Oh, we live. Welcome. We are live, episode 74, man. Man, these episodes flying off the hill, man. I feel like I ain't been out here in a long time, but we've been here on Wednesday. Actually, Thursday, yeah, because Tigana command to talk about the basketball and how everything going and stuff like that. And I'll definitely get into that. But welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the Lead Podcast, episode 74, featuring Kye Thomas. Man, this is my brother right here. This is family and everything, man. So it's gonna be dope getting him on so we could hear his perspective and stuff like that. But man, every episode I be fumbling out kind of words, brother. That's crazy. Anyway, I hope everybody doing good, man. I hope everybody's safe. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope everybody having a good week. Hope everybody having a safe week. If anybody going through any type of turmoil, any type of adversity, I wish you guys all the best, and definitely shout outs and prayers to you guys and everything, man. And if you guys need somebody to talk to, definitely reach out. We always here. You know what I'm saying? But I hope everybody doing well. Once again, happy Sunday. Make sure you guys be safe in this world. This world is dangerous right now. There's all kind of shootings going on all across the United States of America. Good evening, carry on, bigger, much love, carry on, much love. There's all kind of shootings going on, so make sure everybody's safe, man, out there. Traveling, going to the grocery store, at their work environment, wherever. Just be safe, man. Make sure you take care of yourself and everything. So yeah, but once again, we are episode 74, man, featuring Kye Thomas. That's my brother right there, man. Family and everything, man. So nothing but love from my end to his end. I'll go ahead and get a shout outs out the way and everything, so we'll definitely start recapping the last two previous episodes, because we had a bone-up episode with Tegan and but we got legends340.com. Shout out to Dingo, shout out to Malika. Make sure you guys check out the website, check out all the garments, check out everything what's going on. So big up Andre, big up Andre. We got Savory Eats LLC based in Orlando. Sheena Fontaine. She got a food tape coming up with lasagna. We are seafood lasagna. I think beef meat, I want to say, and veggie lasagna, cauliflower and stuff like that. So if you're in the Orlando area, outskirts of Orlando, definitely check that out as well too. Hey, good night, Dwayne. Good night, Dwayne. Good night. Big up yourself, brother. So we got that. We got meltingpotcookingclass.com. Also follow on Instagram at meltingpotcookingclass. Big up to Andrea. We got Cibon Caribbean Restaurant. Shout out to our Mitra. We got Next Level Up Printing. Shout out to Chico. We got Calypso Clothing LLC. Also visit the website calypsoclothing.com. Also Instagram follow Calypso Clothing as well too. They was on previously, and we definitely gonna get back to the recap episode. But big up to Dwayne, big up to Fatty Newton, big up to all of them. It was fun and everything. So. We got Hungry Hearts also apparel.com. Also follow on Instagram at Hungry Hearts Hustle. Actually wearing Hungry Hearts Hustle shirt right here. This is a nice shirt. I like it. And everything. I'm gonna have to fix my camera a little bit. But I'm wearing a hat too. They got nice hat, they got nice hoodies and everything. They're doing big things. Shout out to YUG. Shout out to the whole team over there as well too. I buy everybody's stuff that I shout out, because I don't want to be telling everybody to support and I don't support. So I don't make sure I buy it and I just wear it so people could see and stuff like that. But it's a lot more variables and a lot of different stuff that you guys could add and stuff like that. We got Island Time Caribbean. We got Island Time McGrill.com. Caribbean restaurant. Shout out to Chef Vern Thomas as well too, man. Nice food over there. We got Coach Tegan 41 workout videos on Patreon. We got CaribbeanGirlsRock.com. Also on Facebook. Follow on Facebook at Caribbean Girls Rock. Instagram, official Caribbean Girls Rock. IG. Definitely check them out. Definitely support the women as well from the VI. So big up to them. We got meltedbycroix.com. Facebook, Melted by Croix. Also on Instagram, Melted by Croix. So if you guys got a chance, check out meltedbycroix.com, man. They got some nice, waxed candles, man. It's nice, man. The scent is amazing. I'm not even lying. Please check it out. Okay, please. So nice different scent, man. So Gina, you're doing big things, man. So big up to yourself. Even with the Caribbean Girls Rock, Gina, big up to you and your business partner with everything that you guys got going on. Shout out to Rico Canario website www.lulu.com. Make sure you guys check out Rico, man. Check out his Facebook. He's always doing big things. Um, um, Teaching the VI, teaching the people them history of the Virgin Islands in all different aspects, man. So you guys definitely check out his website, check out his page. You know, he has books as well too. We got Midnight ENT. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok at The Real Midnight, on Facebook at Real Midnight ENT. We also got follow on Facebook, City of Refuge Worship Center, live stream every Sunday, 10 a.m. Shout out to Mona. We got The Good Life Apparel. Shout out to Nato. We got AIM Credit Repair LLC. Shout out to Carlos Hawkins. Follow on Facebook, Livewire Sports. You know, shout out to the whole team. There was videotaping, live streaming the Sabah games. I get to check some of the Sabah games out last night. That was dope. The girls them look nice. The girls them look legit. You know, I know they haven't been playing for a while, but they definitely represent, man. So it was good. It was the Kye Thomas Memorial Sabah Tournament, if I'm saying it correctly. So rest in peace to Kye Thomas G-Nix. You know, you guys did a great thing. So hopefully it could go on every year. And hopefully they could alternate from St. Croix to St. Thomas and stuff like that. So, you know, if you guys go to the Livewire Sports page, definitely support the female Sabah players, man. Go out to show some love and everything. So shout out to Lorena and the whole team over there. We got C Boogie Talks every Thursdays, 8 p.m. C Boogie will be back on May 6th. I want to say if that's correct. May 6th, he'll be back on. He won't have a show for the rest of the month. You know, but definitely go out and support him. He was on a podcast just recently. So make sure you guys go to his page as well, too, Krista Henry page. Go on and support and check it out. Also, C Boogie Talks, he just got a page for C Boogie Talks. So make sure you guys hit him up, check it out, so you guys could get the link. We got the brand LLC, you know. We also got On the Edge Performance LLC. Follow on YouTube, follow on Facebook, On the Edge Performance. Also on Instagram / Facebook. Follow at Dexter_Sinister_ exclusive unapologetic. I gotta hit him up because I gotta add a shot. That's one I'm missing. We got Apollo Legion. We got Paris Enterprise. Shout out to Dave. We got Larisha Star Brown, Stars Eats and Treats. You know, if you guys in the Orlando area, if you guys hosting an event, she does catering. She does a lot of stuff. If you're in the Davenport area and everything, man. So hit up Larisha, you know, and check it out, man. She does good things too with the food and stuff like that. You know, doing big things. We got Bubbles Promotion. Shout out to Cuz. We got Mentality of a Pro. That's Tegan's book. You know, so if you guys haven't copped that yet, if you guys got a chance, check out his website, www.kevincoachtshepard.com. You know, shout out to his sister as well, too, for helping out and putting all that stuff together. You know, his sister, Carrie Ann. We also got Nona Enviro Group, and the website is www.environona.com. You know, shout out to Wayne, shout out to Chanel, shout out to the whole team as well, too. We got Kenya Eugene. And the website is kenyaheartmusic.com. You guys make sure go on and support Kenya. She has a beautiful voice. We also got Senator Genevieve Whitaker. You know, follow on Instagram at Senator Genevieve Whitaker. Also on Twitter at Senator Whitaker. We also got anonymouswestgirl.com. Also go check out the website. You know, check out her page. She's always posting stuff on Virgin Islands history as well too, man, and giving us knowledge and wisdom as well too. So make sure you guys go on and support. And we got Right Way Service Station. Shout out to the whole team over there. That's the only locally owned gas station in the Virgin and St. Croix, I would say. And last but not least, V.I.Legends, our YouTube channel. If we have any new viewers right now watching, if you guys get a chance, definitely subscribe, you know, and support. Check it out. We have a lot of episodes. We have 74 episodes, including this one. You know, so you guys could you know, check out different episodes. You might know some people that we have in interview as well, and Anna, and celebrated them as well. Arika, big up Arika. So Wednesday we had Calypso Clothing, you know, featuring a Giant Blank. Dwayne, and we had our Fatty Newton, man. That was an amazing episode. It was fun. You know, I got a chance to get to really know Dwayne as well more. You know, I mean, I've known Dwayne from since I was young. You know, I forgot, to be honest with you. You know, he brought us some memories that I remember and stuff like that. You know, we competed against each other, you know, athletically in basketball and baseball. You know, so just getting to learn about him and, you know, his business mind and his hustling mentality, as well as Fatty Newton. You know, it was good, man. It was good. It was a good episode. You know, they talk about their ups and downs, you know, being business owners and stuff, bouncing ideas off of each other, leaning on each other. So it was good to see them, man. They make a good team, man. It's good to see a woman and a man working together. and making everything happen. It was fun. Funny story, Fatih was talking about how she met Dwayne and she didn't know that was a cousin, man. So that was funny as well too. But we had some good conversations, and it was amazing. It was fun, So big up to them, man. Great episode. If you guys got a chance, definitely go back and check out the episode. You know, so and definitely support, man. Support Calypso Clothing, Dwayne and Fatih to support everybody, man. They really sacrifice a lot of their time to help other people. So it's only right that we definitely support them. They are for sure they always show me love. They always show the podcast love. I see them showing other people love. So make sure you guys got a chance. CalypsoClothing.com. Check it out. The support, buy a shirt, just show love to them because they just have a positive outlook on life. And their main focus is just to keep the revenue and everything circulating among the Virgin Islands. So they have their heart in the Virgin Islands and they just trying to work with the Virgin Islands. They had opportunities where they could work with somebody outside the Virgin Islands, but nah, they're trying to stay within the Virgin Islands. So definitely support them. So big up to them. And then we had our Tegan come on Thursday, and we had a couple of the basketball players who they was competing in Atlanta. We had them on as well too. It was good to just catch up with Tegan and learn how everything going on with the coaching staff. We have Coach Basie and we got some other coaches. I can't remember the name, but shout out to all of them. Shout out to the players, the athletes that came on as well too, and we gonna learn about them as well too. Shout out to Tegan, sacrificing his time, always helping to use them, teaching to use them. Basketball, he has a lot of knowledge, he has a lot of wisdom, and all the experiences he learned from a professional athlete overseas, he's actually helping to use them from the Virgin Islands so they could achieve their dreams as well too. So parents, everybody, man, definitely support Tegan, support the basketball team, support the athletics in the Virgin Islands, man. It's a way out of the Virgin Islands. It creates opportunity and it puts the Virgin Islands in a better place if we have more athletes go out and attend college. And when they come back, they can help the island as well too and create more opportunities for everybody. So shout out to Tegan, shout out to Basie, shout out to the VI team, and good luck with everything that you guys doing, and good luck with shit, and good luck, safe travels coming back home. Today's episode featuring Kye Thomas, man, owner of Thomas Bakery. This is my brother. I'm saying we go way, way, way back, man. I'm pretty much connected to the family for the rest of my life. Shout out to his whole family. I just can't wait to hear his story and his perspective, man. He's doing big things. I see him. I was working hard. The workers. His team. I'm gonna say his team. His team is always doing big things, man. If you guys got a chance, definitely follow them on Facebook. I know he's gonna plug that when he gets on, but yeah, I was doing big things, man. They always representing the Caribbean. They always representing the Virgin Islands. And honestly, man, I'm really proud of him, man, who he's grown up to be. What I'm saying? And he's definitely a role model for a lot of people. And he's definitely a representation of a VI legend. As I said before in many episodes, I said again, VI legends to me is just anyone that inspire, anyone that creates job opportunities, anyone that saves someone's life and create an opportunity for them to create opportunities for other people, including themselves. That's what a VI legend is all about to me. A VI legend is not someone that make it to the NBA and just made a bunch of millions. It's not about that. It's about a different stuff. It goes deeper. It's all about spreading love, spreading knowledge, and it's just like each one teach one mentality. It's all about unity, and it's all about just saving the Virgin Islands, saving the history, all of that. So much love to everybody. And with further ado, I'm gonna stop talking so I could introduce our featured guest. We got Kye Thomas. Welcome to the podcast, my brother.
Hey, what's going on, Mumba? I just want to say again, like I've been saying, thanks a lot for the opportunity to be on here to talk with you. I mean, like you said, we knew each other from, I don't know, you were my first basketball role model. So growing up,
love.
It was always like my big brother type of vibes. You know what I mean? I can get a few shout outs.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, whatever you want. This is your day. Whatever you want to do, shout outs, everything. You got it, bro.
All right. Shout out first and foremost, my father. Without him, I wouldn't be here. A lot of people know him as Ryan Anthony Thomas. My father. Without him, mentor, teacher, a role model, hero. Without him, I wouldn't be sitting right here right now with the opportunity you've given me. He laid a road down, and I just try my best to follow the road and improve a little bit on the way up. But I try to do everything he did wrong. I try to fix it and do everything he did right and do it better. And from time I was young, he was grooming me for taking the steps I take in today. So that's first and foremost my father, Ryan.
Of course. Yeah.
Khalil Donowa, he's my right hand man, Marion Luigi in the bakery. If you see him in the bakery, you might see me right behind him. He's a crucial part of the team. I couldn't do it without him. He left for a little bit, came back, so we're happy to have him. Aliyah Augustine from Trinidad, she's a real big part of the team. Christine, Shania, Nancy, everybody else in the Thomas Bakery family. I just want to shout everybody out. But yeah, back to you.
Definitely shout out to the whole team, brother. Shout out to your family. Definitely shout out to your father, man. I have to try to get your father on, eventually, hopefully we can make that happen, man. But definitely shout out to your father, brother.
Yeah,
You know, definitely
yeah.
shout out to your father. Definitely shout out, man. That's a legend.
Remember the time you beat him in the one on one?
Yeah.
That was the
yeah. Remember? Yeah, he tried to test me.
Yeah, he tried. Yeah, it was like 10 zip. It was like 10 zip.
Yeah.
And
But they try to take it easy too.
Yeah. I think you had on slippers. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a wrap. But yeah, definitely got to get him out, man. He's one of the big inspirations in the Virgin Islands. From the racing to the Flower Dam Brothers racing to Flower Dam Brothers baking, Flower Dam Brothers, everything. I mean, I grew up in a bakery baby. So just growing up seeing him, he's everything I wanted to be. You know what I mean? He wanted me to be everything he was and more. So shout out to my father, man. Without him, wouldn't be here.
True that, man. So how your family and how's? Oh, go ahead. We have a little delay, so if we interrupt each other, my bad. If I interrupt you, I'm gonna stop. And
No, you good.
Okay.
All right, you good. Say hello to family. Everybody good. I got 2 girls, 1 boy. My wife right now hiding them off somewhere, so we could have a discussion right now. But the baby is about to be 2 on the 23rd. She's the hellion of the 3. She's the person who I wake up every morning and when I go big and when I do what I'm doing, that little baby's in the back of my head. But my oldest daughter, she's the artist in the family, and my son, he wanna be athlete in the family. If he get his it might have to send him to Mumbai training camp of the youth in Florida because he need it. But everybody good. Mom and dad healthy. I can't ask for much more. You know what I mean? Just blessed.
Yeah, man. And make sure you tell your mom and dad I say hello, man. I haven't seen them in a long time, man. So make sure you heal them up for me.
Oh,
man.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely, man. They're definitely family.
Definitely,
yeah, man. So Kye, man, tell us about you growing up, man. How was it like, growing up in the Virgin Islands, growing up for a dad, a business-minded dad, your mom, cool mom, how was that like growing up?
Growing up was rough. Unfortunately, I was one of the people who had both parents, but it was like I had one parent or no parent at some time. I grew up in Paradise. Anybody who from St. Croix know Paradise is across street from Grove. It's not there no more, but I grew up in Paradise. My grandmother raised me for the most part of my young life, but overall, it was just like any other kid from the Virgin Islands. Like you don't see the world as how big it is. You just see you on this 84 square mile island, and that's life. Like going to the beach after school, eating a bag of Doritos on the beach, a road soda. Growing up, Paradise to me was a big world. You know what I mean? Just coming from school every day, going home, trying to sneak out to play basketball with you. It was a lot, but we moved from Virgin Islands in 1999 or 2000 when my grandmother passed away. So R.I.P. to her. And came to Atlanta, and from Atlanta is where we pretty much started. When we started the bakery 4 years later in Atlanta, we moved the one from across the street from Marley Projects, the one up the street from the fish market. That's the same bakery that's in Atlanta right now. So growing up, it was like I said, I was a private school kid. You know what I mean? I didn't see my father at all, but he paid for the tuition and everything I was able to do. My Christian Academy, Good Shepherd, St. Mary's, and like I said, growing up, I didn't. My father baking life is not a glorious life at all, at all. Well, being self-employed is not a glorious life at all, at all.
Mm.
So a lot of people who want to trade in the 9 to 5s and the corporate America, when they ask me, I tell them, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. If family is what you value, and and time is what you value, you don't have any of this in the self-employed life. But growing up, my father was waking up early in the morning, baking, rolling bread, trying to scale it to where he have people in position to make themselves in better positions so he could have more free time. But like you hear this one time, 100 times, good people have the fun. So my father was most of the times in the bakery all day, coming home. Then you gotta have a life. He was trying to race the buggy. Everybody know Florida Brothers racing. The purple buggy, the pink buggy, the green buggy, and now the blue buggy. So it's like daytime, morning, he baking bread all day, coming home, trying to get to the track to race on the weekends, and then he still have a kid and a wife at home. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
was just it's one of those things where you don't have 24 hours in a day. You have no time in a day. Everybody thinks self-employed is where it's at. It's just it's not where it's at if the things you value is spending time with your family. But
It's true.
segue back, coming moving to the Atlanta, it was a big change for me. But middle school, the end of middle school is when we move up here, and I was leaving St. Mary's, leaving all my friends, Masai, my best friend at the time, coming up here. It was rough. It was rough, but it was the best thing for me at the time. I mean, I didn't know it, but it was the best thing. My parents, the decision my parents made to move up here was the best thing for me. Like we was talking about before the life, if you see something, you can't unsee it. So moving up here, seeing
It's
a
true.
bigger world, more opportunities, just a highway, the way they had a highway system up here, 285, 20, 75, 85. We have Queen Mary Highway. You know what I mean? 2 lanes up and
Yeah.
down. Coming up here and seeing a 5 lane, you know what I mean?
That's
Coming
true.
up here and seeing a 5, 6 lane highway, it was like, what is an exit? An exit. You know, it was a culture shock, and it was cruel, straight up. I had to talk a different way because the way I was talking from home, yeah, it was frowned upon. People would tease me. Teachers would say they couldn't understand me. Um, Fun fact though, I was the best English student in every class I was in. I was the top English student. So couldn't speak English too well to their standards, but I was always the best English student. Funny. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
it wasn't popular to be from the islands then, you know? Now it's popular. Back then it wasn't popular to
That's
be
true.
from the Virgin Islands or Jamaica or Trinidad or Dominica. People make fun of me. So I had to change up the way I talk, I had to change up the way I dress. Didn't know how to dress for the cold. It was rough. You know what I mean? It
It's
was it
rough.
was a lot to take in for a 14-year-old boy. Yeah, but it wasn't something I wasn't prepared for. My father, like I've been digging up this whole show, he was teasing me my whole life, teasing me, just grooming me. I mean, at the time you're a kid, you don't really understand why you're
Mm,
getting talked to this way or making fun
true.
of this way. But I could take anything anybody gave me because my father was my worst bully. You know what I'm saying? He beat me on the basketball court. He beat me in racing. He beat me in everything I do. He made me want to be better. I wanted to be better. So can't nobody hurt my feelings because my father would hurt my feelings the most. So it was just a change. It was just a change. You know what I mean? Coming up here was a big change, and it instilled in me the will to never quit, the
Mm,
will to
that's
never
deep.
quit. When you when and now I even if I fail and I can't quit. You know what I mean? So playing sports, growing up in St. Croix on the weekends when you didn't have basketball games, practice, you would take me and Larry out to the court to run with it out. We was the youngest two dudes on the court. So it was a lot. It was a lot.
Facts.
13, 12-year-olds playing with 16 to 18-year-old, sometimes 30-year-old men on the court. And just watching you manhandle those guys gave us confidence. It was inspiring to us. You know what I'm saying? So when I think of VI legends and people inspiring, Mumba Rivera is, to me, at the top of the list. I mean, for me, my era, you kind of changed. Man, you changed a lot for me. You know what I mean? You made me realize I would never play NBA.
Oh my God!
You made me realize. My father used to tell me, "Hey, what you want to do when you grow up? I'll go to the NBA. You might not want to think about going to the NBA. You might want to think about something else, Kai." And then I went to a Mumba Rivera basketball game, and then I started to myself, "Yeah, NBA ain't for me. NBA for me." I remember going to a central event, and you win the dunk contest. You remember that?
Yeah.
The dunk contest. I think you jump over like three trash. You jump over like 3 trash cans. I was like, what?
Yeah.
How? Why? Possibly. Yeah, and then just everything growing up. You was going to win court across the street when they used to play softball, and you was running ball, and you always used to pick up me and Larry on your team. At the time, I was 12, 13-year-old playing with 18, 24-year-old against 24-year-old men. I didn't think too much of it. But now I looking back at it, you was LeBron James. Because you was winning games with us. You was winning games with 2 boys on the team. That's crazy. Everybody had five grown men. You had 3 grown men and 2 boys playing and winning, putting us in position, assisting us, forcing passes to us for us to win. Seeing you down by 6, taking over the game, it was just an inspiration to look up to, man. You was putting stuff in our head before we knew we had them stuff in our head. So sometimes I get discouraged, and I look back at things, and I look, man, if Mumba could have did it, man, I could do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's true, man.
It was a lot.
That's what it's all about, man. You know, that's the same thing the older heads did for me, man. You know, so it really inspired me, and it gave me confidence and motivation. So I always said, to me, I was like, man, even like Pang did it for me in Complex. So, you know, I used to always say, like, man, you know, I'm gonna do the same thing for whoever is coming up. You know what I'm saying? And Larry's my brother, he's my brother, and I used to always like, I did the same thing. So it's just same thing I was saying always, like, each one teach one. You know, so it's just like, you know, I pass it on, man, and I show the love, because how I treat you guys probably gonna do the same thing for some other generation to come after you guys. You know, it's all about positive love spread.
Exactly. Like I was shouting out Khalil at the beginning of the show. When me and him out, or I taking him out, or we out doing something, I always remember, I had somebody like this. I had somebody like this for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I try to be that person for somebody else younger than me. Show them the way, give them little tips and just hints at life. Because a mentor is so underrated out here. It's so underrated. And without my father, you, and men like that in my life, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be the dad I am today, or the business owner I am today, or the Kye I am today. I would be a different Kye. I would be a different person if it wasn't for you. I just want to say thanks, straight up.
Yeah.
You know?
That's facts, man. That's facts.
I remember the time we was speeding down Queen Mary Highway to go to the basketball court, and we get pulled over. And the police pull me over, and he see Larry in the backseat. He's like, "Officer Benta, son?" And he said, yeah. Mumba? Man, I just slow down, man. Hey, that was the first time. That was the first time, right? I ever felt like a celebrity in a vehicle. I was like, wait a minute. We was going like 100, you know what I mean? And 100 on Queen Mary Highway feel like a 200. Feel like you're going to part of the mile. And then the police get back in his car, and you peel off again. You was
I was wild. Hey, I was wild back then, man. Yeah. I'm gonna get phone call for Officer Benta later, probably.
Probably. But we was always safe. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember I used to have the half a gallon passion fruit.
Yeah.
That half a gallon passion fruit, and you
Yeah.
used to drink that and run like 10 games straight off of passion fruit, dude.
That was
The
a drink,
Island
bro.
Dairies passion fruit.
Yeah.
Man, that was a drink. That was a
That was
drink.
a
I
drink.
was a
So,
more of a guava guy. When we got the guava Island Dairies, I was on it. But the passion fruit, yeah, I can respect the passion fruit too. The passion fruit got some as a club. But yeah, like I was saying, we moved up here. It was middle school, man. Middle school was rough. Like I was saying, people being from the islands wasn't popular at all. Just the accent was hard for people to get over. It wasn't something that, but the girls liked it. But then the girls liking something, the guys hated before it. So it was like, you know,
yeah.
and
Double-edged sword.
and another person who, yeah, another person who inspired me was my football coach in middle school. I was
Okay.
telling this story the other day when we first came up here. I never played football before. You know, St. Croix ain't really a football island. It's, you know, baseball, basketball, and so for
Yeah.
cricket every now and again. But the coach seen me in the hallway and was like, I was the same height my whole life. I was about 6 feet from middle school up. I didn't grow anymore. So the coach seen me and was like, "You play football?" I said, "No." He said, "You gonna play football?" I said, "My mother ain't gonna let me play football." He said, I'm gonna call your mother. I'm gonna call your mom." And he called my mom. Sure enough, I was on the football team. Get on the football team. This is middle school. Get on the football team. I don't know what a route is. I don't know a 3-4-4-3 zone defense. I don't know anything about football. But one thing he told me that made me successful in the short football career I had was speed. Speed, success, love speed. He said if you're going to mess up, he didn't use the word mess up at the time. He used the word F up. You're going to F up at 100 miles an hour.
Facts.
The minute you stop to think, is when you start to fail. And I went out there on the field, and he was telling me to run a post route. And he explained what a post route was, and I ran the post route, but I stopped when it was time to run the post to think left, right, where. And the ball hit me in the face.
Wow.
And then he pulled me to the sideline and he tell me, "I just told you to give me 100. That was about 60, 75%. I want you to give me 120. The minute you stop to think is the minute the ball decided to hit you in the face. You don't give anybody a decision to make when you going a million miles an hour. I need you running through walls at a million miles an hour, or football ain't for you." And at that point, I'm a kid. You know what I mean? So I'm saying to myself, well, this guy done been there and done it. Let me listen to him. I just run. And I cut on the post and I lose my defender. I turn my head and the ball was there. I catch it, touchdown. And it just clicked.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about football, but I know running a million miles an hour, what I run in the wrong route or not, success gonna find you. So it's just about doing it hard and fast. And
Facts.
that was middle school for me. That was the one thing that stuck out in middle school for me. I think his name was Coach Hill. But Coach Hill, where he is right now, man, I got to thank him for that. Even to this day, when I'm in a bakery and it's a million customers out front, we behind on this and the oven full of bread and this and that, I still move a million miles an hour onto the next thing because I can't change what just happened, but I could change what is going to happen. You know what I mean? So
facts.
that was middle school for me in a nutshell.
It's a gem.
That was middle school for me in a nutshell. High school was a even bigger culture shock. You know, in St. Croix, we got two main high schools.
Yeah.
Central and Complex. Up here, you have division. You have AAA, quadruple A, 6A. You have
16, 9A.
a bunch of schools. You got counties you going to. Man, you got farms of kids going to school. It's a lot. So going to school and having a schedule, they used to have to print out the paper. I never been to high school, let alone a high school in the States. You know, I still new to the States.
Yeah, that's true.
I went to middle school up here for 1 year, then boom, in high school. I spilled over in high school. Still get a messed up accent compared to them. Still dressing like a gato, you know what I'm saying? Like it's winter time and I got 10 shirts, you know what I mean? So I had one winter under my belt, you know what I mean? It was rough. It was rough. I started playing football again. You know, sports. Me and you. I look up to you. Sports. I
Yeah,
always go back
sports.
to
Yeah.
sports. And I take Coach Hill advice, and I was going 100 miles an hour. I was something to be reckoned with on the field, being a smaller, faster, slender guy, playing tight end safety. First scrimmage, I break my hand.
Jeez,
Break
that's
it
rough.
badly.
Mm.
Break it, snap it. Went to the sideline. I knew something was wrong immediately. I tried to get interception, and when I grabbed the ball, puff it with the next hand planted, my fingers touched the back of my hand. Snap
Man,
the
rough.
wrist, snap everything.
Damn.
The hand immediately swole up my hand. It was purple green in like minutes. Went to the coach and he told me, if you don't get back out there, you're gonna lose your spot. That teach me another something there too. If you not ready, you replaceable. So I always say to everybody who I meet, become an asset and never a liability.
Facts.
I don't care if you're delivering Amazon packages, trash, a janitor at a school. If you become a liability, you will become replaceable. It's not a matter of if or how. It's a matter of when. When them people get fed up with you, you're gonna be gone. It's not up for debate. It's always gonna be somebody waiting for the same opportunity you have. So when you get ready because opportunity presents itself, and be ready all the time. Be ready. You're never not ready. So
that's true.
I got replaced because I was on the sideline with a broken hand. And I said to myself, I made a decision then. High school was my first year, a lot going on. Let me get the hell out of football because this is my first time really experiencing football. I mean, I was in middle school football. Yeah. And I went to play, I just said, no, I right-handed now. I broke my right hand. I'm right-handed now. I can't even take notes in school. My friend at the time had to take notes for me. I couldn't write down certain. I catching the bus, everything. I fumbling, mumbling. I still a new kid up here, so reality coming at me, life coming at me fast.
Fast, yeah.
I in a big world, a bigger world now. I'm not on an island anymore. My hand broken. The sport that I was trying to excel in, because sports is something I grew up in. I can't play right now with a broken hand, or at the time, didn't know, and I was lost. I was ninth grade depressed. You know what I mean? But
man, that's
I
tough,
still had
man.
it was tough.
Yeah,
man.
that's
it was
rough.
tough. I still had hope. 6 weeks later or 8 weeks later, the cast. I don't know if anybody ever broken a bone in here. Ever. When you take your hand out of a cast, it's like a baby. You're like a baby. You can't really move. You need rehab to get it back to where it used to be. And remember, I right-handed. This is my dominant hand.
Yeah.
I still can't use my right hand. Guess what? I left school to take the cast off my hand. Guess what that day is? It's basketball tryouts day. It's 3 days of basketball tryouts. I went back to school to try out left-handed. I made the team. Don't know how I made the team. But the coach told me the effort that I put in, shooting free throws with my left hand, stealing the ball with my left hand, attempting to layup with my left hand. I didn't tell anybody I just got my hand out of my cast. But he explained to me the effort that I put in is the reason I made the team. Being first in the suicide drills, being first in the conditioning drills, being first in everything. Because I go back to the middle school rule, 1,000 miles an hour at messing up.
Yeah,
is the only way I could think of, So I was going 1,000 miles an hour with a less dominant hand, with a left hand. My right hand was out of commission. That first day of the cast, I was still itching. My hand was pale. I could barely make a fist. Like making a fist was hard.
Yeah, that's rough, bro.
So damn, I couldn't shoot a basketball with a hand at all. Yeah, it was rough. So just remembering how I was replaceable in the football team that I just broke my hand about. I didn't want to be replaceable on the basketball court. Basketball was my first love when it comes to sports. I didn't want to be replaceable. Going 1,000 miles an hour, that's the only one I knew. So if the minute I see somebody coming close to me in a conditioning drill, man, I don't care if I felt like I wanted to throw up and my kidneys was going to explode. I was running hard. Getting cut wasn't an option. Getting cut wasn't an option. I made it to the first day, second day, third day against guys who I knew some of them was probably better than me with 2 hands. And I made the team, and it was all for nothing because I ended up quitting later, you know. But it was fun, man. I met some people. I met one guy I met, Malcolm. He a year younger than me, but his ice cream in Atlanta. Shout out to One Son's Creations. His ice cream is, from what I'm hearing, is some of the best ice cream you ever had in your life. So if you're in Atlanta and you have a chance to try his ice cream, try it out. But that was high school for a nutshell, man. I met my wife in high school. She upstairs right now, the kids. And during all of this, now my father opened in the bakery in Kye, 2004. 3 years later, he opened in the bakery, and I remember waking up, going to school, after school, going to the bakery, sanding wood, sweeping the floor from the wood dust, then getting ready to open. It was a lot. Him and my mother was getting a divorce. I think they had just divorced. So life never stopped from coming up here, changing scenery, new winters now, breaking hands, making the team, getting cut from the football team.
Damn,
My parents getting divorced. Life never stopped.
yeah,
And
that's true.
now we at the point.
Damn.
Now we at the point where he is not telling me pick a side or anything like that. My father, great man. He's not telling me pick a side. He's just telling me I gonna be here regardless. What happened between your mother, I gonna be here.
Yeah.
When he told me that, I grew up feeling alone a lot of the time. He told me that I always feel like, no, my father is in my corner, and I gonna be in his corner no matter what. So straight from high school, I used to go to work at the bakery when it opened. Straight from high school, I always said to people, I'm the bakery's first employee. In Atlanta, I'm the bakery's first employee. I was the oven checker, the sweeper, the clerk at the front, the person greeting you in the front. I was the bakery's first employee. I was that guy. So it was from him opening the bakery and I just seen him battle year after year after year and year after year, and then eventually I go into college now. And you grown. You thinking you gonna do your own thing. You your own man now. You grown. You grown. I didn't want to be in a bakery anymore. I had 18 years of bakery. Because I've been there since I was born.
Yeah,
bakery started in 1984. Yeah,
that's
bakery
true.
started in 1984. I born in 87. The bakery is older than me. You know what I mean? Pup, Kye Thomas, my father's father, started in 1984. A bakery older than me. I didn't want to be in a bakery anymore. I had interest, growing up here and half in St. Croix. I like fashion. Growing up, I like fashion. I wanted to start a clothing line. I in college still wanted to do it, didn't do it. Growing school at Savannah State, big up SSU.
Oh, yeah,
I never
big up
graduated.
Savannah State. Oh, you never the big up Savannah
Big
State.
up Savannah.
Yeah.
But I met some of the greatest people in my life there. Spud, shout out to Spud, Wayne, Chanel coming flying down or driving down to see Spud. I seen Shilling Ford, Sean, Marcus Christian Hendrickson, can't say that name enough. I was homeless. Marcus took me in. Marcus took me in. I love that dude to death, like my brother, man. Like my brother. So just coming up from school now, wanting to do my own thing, working in a warehouse. A Publix warehouse. Some of the hardest work you could ever do. Picking orders, working, busting your ass, busting your ass. It was anybody who's select or selector, order picker, anything, they knew. And I was using that money to fund a clothing line. Oh, by the way, in high school, I had a t-shirt business. I used to make custom shirts for folks. So it wasn't like I just started to be an entrepreneur when the bakery started rolling around. I did that growing up. Even in St. Croix, I did that.
You start early.
Yeah, even in St. Croix.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. You remember Four Corners in Christiansted?
Yeah.
Remember Four Corners and
Yeah,
Quick
Four
Transfer?
Corners, yeah.
He used to have a newsstand there. You remember the newsstand that was
The new,
there?
no, I don't think
He
I
used to,
remember.
he used to have a newsstand. He used to have urban treads. You remember
Yeah,
urban treads?
yeah, Urban Treads, yeah.
Across the street from urban treads, there was a newsstand there. I used to go in the newsstand. Sports Illustrated was there. He used to have the little ticket on the inside of the magazine saying
Yeah,
subscribe for $1, right?
yeah.
I didn't know that those things was free. You could take it out of the magazine and just subscribe. I was thinking I was stealing them from the magazine company. The dude, this tell you how old I is. The dude didn't really have a camera in the store yet. He had a mirror. So I used to look at the mirror, wait till he turned his head, and steal a little subscription thing from the inside of the magazines.
Yeah.
So I used to fill them out. So I used to fill them out for $1. I used to fill them out, send them off to Sports Illustrated, and get them back. An address for the bakery, an address for my grandparents' home, and an address for my home. I used to get 3 magazines in. And I used to sell the centerfolds. You know, the centerfolds would have in like
The posters.
the posters.
Yeah, yeah. It used
In
to be
middle school,
double-sided, the double-sided posters. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you could
So
put them
you had
on
a
your
choice.
wall. So you could put them.
Yeah.
You had exactly. I was getting 3-4 magazines. Exactly. And I would for $1 now, you're getting like 6 subscriptions for $1. 6 times 3 is what, 18?
Yeah.
So I getting 3 times the options, and I selling these posters at school for like 75 cents or something like that. So it was just something that I always was there. Seeing my father hustle on the track, seeing my father hustle in the bakery, it was just something that it was like that. So you know what I'm saying? I always tell people, you want to be successful, it's not something you could teach yourself to be successful. You know? You don't teach yourself to be successful. You teach yourself to be a better successful person. You don't never teach yourself to be successful. You teach yourself to be a better successful person. Compound on what you did the day before. Always do better than you're doing the day before. Do better every day you wake up. Do better. You get more successful. But if you're lazy, you're lazy. If you wake up successful, you're successful.
True.
You know?
True.
You wake up hustling. You're a hustler. Hustlers ain't just born. You know what I mean? You don't just make yourself that. You born a hustler. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not, you're not. Everything ain't for everybody. But that was just something I was doing. I was using that money to buy my lunch, to buy my candy. I go with my mother. Hey, what you want? Oh, I done buy it already. Ice cream from Baskin Robbins and Sonia's. So it was just something like that. Go now, fast forward to middle school. I had a t-shirt company. I had a t-shirt company where people would give me their t-shirts and I would put any character they wanted on there. I bought an air compressor and an airbrush. My mother bought me an airbrush. We went half and half. And in the garage, I would just be straight from school. Screw homework. Homework, I can pass either way. So screw homework. I wasn't really a school guy. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. So it was just one of those things where I had a passion doing it, and I like drawing. I like doing the t-shirt thing, and I used to make t-shirts for folks. People running for student president, I'll make t-shirts. I vote for Tamar. That was one of the girls running for student.
That's dope.
Student body president at the time. I made all her t-shirts, 150 t-shirts. She's giving them out to folks if you vote for her. But I made the t-shirts. Even in college, I was making the t-shirts for folks at the time who was like doing dancing groups and stuff like that. I was making the t-shirts. So it was always something I was doing, and it's always something I wanted to do. T-shirt business, when I got older, it wasn't working out. It wasn't working out. And I had a kid coming. I was homeless with a kid coming, making t-shirts. It wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work. I was working.
Wait. You say you was homeless? Sorry to interrupt.
Remember
you were homeless?
No, you good. Remember I told you I went to SSU. SSU is 4 hours away from Atlanta.
Yeah, it's far.
4 hours away from Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's far. My mother put me out the house. So I really had to go to college to be somebody. She was like, "Kye, you're not about to sit on in my house making t-shirts, not paying rent." or you know, she had a mortgage to pay. She wasn't
She
about to
don't
have
play.
me, a grown man in the house at 17 years old. Yeah.
Yeah,
She was
she
like,
don't play.
you
She
got
don't
to
play.
find your way. You got to find your way. Yeah, my
That's
mother
true.
don't. Everybody know.
Yeah,
Nursey Varane, she don't play.
yeah,
She
yeah.
gave me
I
she gave me
forget. Yeah,
$40 and tell me find a school to go to. Find a school to go to, or you're gonna be living in your car. That's what her words were. Find a school to go to, or you're gonna be. Everybody know if your mother or father from the Virgin Islands, they do not play. They don't play.
yeah. That's
So I had
crazy.
$40. I had bought a Monte Carlo, and I had 4 hours to drive on $40. $40. I went to college. I had to find a job. I was selected in the warehouse and going to school in the daytime. So I was working at nighttime, going to school in the daytime, making T-shirts on my free time, wherever that was. So it was just one of those things where what's somebody said Suhi in Atlanta? Oh yeah, the bakery in Atlanta, Decatur, Georgia, 4051 Covington Highway. Open every day 9 to 6 because of COVID, 9 to 3 on Sundays. But yeah, so I go into school in the daytime, working at nighttime, making T-shirts on my off time. My girlfriend from high school coming down to Atlanta every other weekend, and you know, we had a baby. Years later, and now because I went to school so late, I registered late. Room and boarding was filled up, so I was Marcus was my room and boarding. Marcus Christian Hendrickson. If he in this chat right now, he was my room and boarding. Like he took me in. He was like, well, if I have a place to sleep, you have a place to sleep. If I have food, you have food. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? My
That's
girlfriend at
cool.
the time, we had broken up, so I was staying with her. But Jody, yeah, you know, we was tight, but at the time we broken up. I had to find some place to be. You know,
This is
I was
this.
I was
Hey,
a,
this
I
is
was a, I was a
crazy.
bum
This
ass
is crazy.
nigga.
This is crazy, Kai.
Crazy,
This is crazy.
but it's the truth.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy, but it's the truth. It's life. Like I was
Facts.
saying, from
Facts.
2000 sometime I moved up here, it never stopped. It never stopped. So now my wife now got pregnant. She got pregnant. First daughter Cameron, but man, I wasn't ready for no kid. I wasn't ready for a kid. I was making T-shirts still. I was working nighttime and going to school in the daytime, barely getting by. I was thinking I had it figured out, but I didn't have none figured out. But I remember I just remember my father working all day, not being able to see his family. I remember the coach telling me go 1,000 miles an hour. I remember all these things. I wasn't doing those things that I seen, so I had to make a change. I had to drop out of
Mm,
school and I had to go to Atlanta, move back to Atlanta to take care of the child I was now about to have. You know, and I busted my ass in that warehouse. I busted my ass in that warehouse so bad. I became one of the top selectors in the warehouse, trying to make a way. I was able to buy my first home, buy my first car, buy my first. When I say my first car, like my first finance car, and I had credit now, you know. And
yeah.
it was a wild ride. It was a lot of work, and I never once said to myself, it ain't worth it. You know, I knew what I had to do at that point. Got my first apartment before that, before the house apartment. When I got the apartment, now my wife pregnant with a second kid, my son Caleb. Shout out to that ragamuffin there. That kid, something else. Man, you know how them boys is at first, man.
Yeah, I know how
Them
it is,
boys
man.
is them boys is something at first. But I love my son. He's me basically. He's a cancer. I'm a cancer. So yeah,
Yeah,
it was yeah, he's everything. I man. So now having two kids, working in the warehouse, not having a chance to do what I wanted to do, I decided to go even harder. If somebody had a shift they was giving up, I was taking the shift. The whole time, the bakery's still there. The bakery's still there and the kids are, but I so stubborn and a man, I saying to myself, I don't even want to go back to the bakery.
yeah.
Being
We
stubborn,
all
just I'm a
we all
man.
go through that. We
We
all
all
go
go
through
to.
that.
I want to do it
Yeah.
myself. Exactly. I want to do it myself. I want to be able to come to my father. I did it myself. You know
Facts,
what I
yeah.
mean? And No, I'm able to buy my own home now because we in a 1 bedroom apartment with 2 kids. That ain't gonna work. I was
True.
taking people's shifts. I was going to work 7 days a week, working over 50, 60 hours a week, just busting my ass, picking up heavy slaving in a warehouse. And I tell my father, everything good. Everything wasn't good. Everything wasn't good. I thought I had life figured out, but I didn't have life figured out. I was 20 years old, I think, or 19 or 20 years old. I didn't nobody have life figured out at
Yes.
20 or 19 years old.
Yes,
Nobody.
true.
You think you do, but you don't.
Yeah.
You don't. And
Yeah.
every 20,
Facts.
19 years old, I tried to give them this game. If I had this game at 20 and 19, man, sky's the limit. I was denying my mentor the opportunity to mentor me, to make me a mentee. My dad was there like, you sure you don't need help, guy? You sure? I good. I good. That's the worst thing a black man in America could, or anywhere could tell himself. Or tell anybody, he good. We never good. We think we good. We never good. We
True.
never good. Even when we good, we're not good. You know? We
That's
dealing with
very
a
true.
lot. We're dealing with social depression. We're dealing with social anxiety. We look different from everybody else.
Yeah. Dealing with
We
racism,
act
all that
different from
stuff.
everybody else. We grew up. We grew up different from racism. You're dealing with all this stuff. On top of dealing with all this stuff, you have the normal problems of a human being.
Facts.
You have to pay rent. You have to pay your bills. You have to take care of your children. Everything everybody else is doing, you got to do. And you got to do it better than everybody else. And you got to do more than everybody else. So we never go to my father asked me if I need help, and I tell him no. And me and my father relationship getting like this and this and this and this and this.
Mm.
Now it's to the point. It's to the point now where I slave myself out. I picking up boxes for Publix so much. My back's starting to give up. Having to go to the chiropractor. I'm waking up in the middle of the night dreaming nightmares. I remember I working 60, 70 hours just to keep my family afloat. My new family that I built it. Just to keep everybody afloat. And it's my wife ain't working at the time. She graduated from college, but I pretty much told her she could stay home and take care of these children. You don't got it figured out, you know?
Yeah.
And we ended up that first home getting rid of it and just sucking sock for years, and it just drove me down. That it took this much to get us here, and the energy just ran out. She wasn't working. I was not able to perform because the warehouse was a perform pay type job. The harder you could perform, the more you get paid. I wasn't able to perform. It was like I was supposed to be like LeBron James every night, but not with LeBron James paid. I was supposed to perform, run 200%, run these high percentage, work picking up these 50, 60-pound boxes in the freezing cold, in the heat, every day, 7 days a week for 60, 70 hours a week. But LeBron James getting paid millions of dollars, and he takes those millions of dollars to take care of his body. I wasn't taking care of my body. I was eating honey buns in the break room, barely getting any sleep.
That's rough.
Eating out, under like 60, 70 pounds underweight, just not taking care of my body. My body started to give out on me. I couldn't do it anymore. So I called my wife and I told her, I'm about to quit. I can't do this. I gotta do what I want to do. I can't work for money. Working for money will never lead you down a road of success.
Facts.
I tell everybody this.
Facts.
You will never lead you down a road of success. Everybody who working out here, somebody just produce suck. Yeah, Publix, they worked at Publix. It sucked. It wasn't nothing nice. But working for money will never lead you down a road of success. You never work for money. Money will find you if you work for the right things. You working to help people. You working to be a better you. You working towards the progression towards people as a whole. That's how money will find you. money is so much money out here. It's so easy to get. Not easy to get. It's a lot of work, but the work that you put in will produce way more money. So you never settle then. You never say to yourself, I'm getting paid $7 an hour, I'm getting paid $9 an hour, I'm getting paid $10, $12, $14, $20 an hour. I'm gonna do $7, $10, $20 worth of work. You never do that. You always over deliver. And anything that you do, you go 1,000 miles an hour and you over deliver. You over deliver, you can never become a liability. Remember, going back to football now.
You
You
mentioned
can
that.
never become a liability because you over deliver. You're asset to a company, you're asset to yourself. When you over deliver on everything. Anytime somebody try to put pressure on me, I tell them, whatever you just said, I can double it. If somebody come to the bakery and they say, well, you don't have my order ready at 8, or you're going to do this, or you're going to do that, I have it ready at 7, I have it ready at 6. If I can't do it, trust me, if you spend $50 with me, I will give you your $50 back and give you $100 back in product. Anybody who's deal with me directly know this. I never under-deliver. You either love me or you hate me. If you hate me, we had a problem from before. You're gonna love me, though, if you have the respect that I demand and I respect you. But I always over deliver in business. I never under deliver. We do well at Thomas Bakery during COVID and all these things, but it's not even because of marketing or ads. We don't market or ad or have ads. We have a legacy and we produce a good product. And producing a good product, I understand. I have to over deliver every time. I have to over deliver. If I say something, I'm gonna do it. If I don't do it, I'm going to compensate, give somebody the incentive to keep shopping with me. Yeah. Whether I'm losing money or making money, I'm going to over deliver no matter what. No matter what. So it's just one of, yeah, always. My father, like I've been saying, he's my biggest bully. So if he tell me one thing, like, oh, Kye, you can't do that. It don't matter what it takes me to do that. I'm gonna do it times 2, double it. If he says, I don't think you can roll a batch of titi bread in 15 minutes, I'm gonna try to roll it in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do 2 of them in 15 minutes. I'm gonna try to every time over there. If you have a target and that's your target to hit, first of all, always have a target to hit. If you have a target to hit and there's a bullseye on that target, try to hit two arrows on that bullseye. You hit 2 arrows on that bullseye, you might never do it. But if you was planning on hitting 1 arrow on that bullseye, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna always be closer than your normal margin. You know what I'm saying? You over deliver,
yeah,
you're gonna be close to that. You're gonna be close to that target. You're gonna be close to that target, no matter what. You're gonna be close if you said, I'm gonna hit 2 of them in a bullseye. So always over deliver. I tell everybody that. I tell everybody, if we can't do it, we're gonna try to do it. And if we can't do it, we're gonna compensate the customer or compensate anybody to where they feel like they have no other option but to shop with us. I've delivered bread 2 hours away. I've overnight bread. The overnight fee might have cost me more than the bread the person paid. But I know the fact of over delivering keeps that customer. That's gonna stay with you. That's gonna stay in your head. I might not have made money that time. I might not have made money that time, but I'm gonna make money from that customer in the future. If not, it's gonna work 9 out of 10 times. I always over deliver.
That's
so
true.
When I hear people say, "Well, they ain't paying me to do this,"
no, I was going to add on to that. Yeah, I was just going to add on to that and say that you always gonna make money from them, but also they, you're gonna build that type of relationship with them where they trust you and they value your customer service, and also they will be a lot more willing to spread the word to bring more customers to your business.
Exactly.
So
it's free promo.
Yeah, free promo.
It's not free, but it's promo. Anyway,
yeah, it's true.
It's somebody said in here shipping to Cali. We've been shipping to California since 3 months now. California right now is leading in shipments. So you call 442-8421 between the hours of 8 and 2 p.m. We'll ship it the next day. We got some orders to ship to California on Monday, actually, tomorrow. So yeah. Just put in the order 404-284-8421. Shepherd, just put it in. We'll have it to you in California.
Say that number. I'm gonna post the number. What the number? Say the number again. 404
284
284
842821 8421
8421. All right.
Yep.
So let me I'm gonna jump back a little. I wanna go back to where you was facing a lot of adversity, with the warehouse job, and your lady is at home with the kids. How you going through what you're going through, how I could say, like, how she played a major role in helping you as far as dealing with what you was dealing with when walk, and then I know she's dealing with home with the kids. How did she help you?
Man,
talking to you, for you to going through what you was going through. I messed up that whole question. I just fumbled it big time.
No. But I understand where you're coming from. I don't say this enough, and I don't say it as much as I should, because she does such a good job of policing me and just managing me. She's like my man. But that's the best thing that ever happened to me was my wife. I tell everybody who asking about marriage, and we've been married for about going on 12, 13 years, somewhere around there. I'm bad with dates.
Nice, man. Nice.
But I tell everybody who's thinking about marriage, never do it. I tell everybody never do it. But I tell everybody, thanks a lot, thanks. I tell everybody, don't never get married, don't never get tattoos, and don't ever go into business for yourself. All those 3 things I did. It's a hard life. Don't do it. You don't want a hard life. But I tell everybody, if you're not willing to put in the work, don't do it. But she's kept me so grounded and so opposite of me that it helps balance me out. It helps balance me out. Without her, I like my father, I wouldn't be here. Without her, I being so understanding, so meticulous with the kids, and being the stickler that she is, I wouldn't have the well, somebody said, when did you finally decide to go back to the bakery? Oh, I'm gonna get to that. Let me answer the question first. She's the most important figure in the kid's life. Because like I said, I'm working a lot. I woke up this morning before my kids woke up, not the baby, of course. I went to the bakery, baked all day, came home. We closed at 3 today. Had to run some errands for the store, buy a whole bunch of flour, sugar, all kind of stuff so that people could have bread on Monday. And came home straight to this live stream. Took me 5 minutes. She set up this pod right here that's holding my phone. She do all of this, so I could do this. Without her, I wouldn't be on live stream right now. I wouldn't be comfortable right now. I wouldn't be in good faith, in good mind that my kids are having somebody to look up to take care of them. She fixes my lunch before I go to work. She does everything a secretary does, a wife does, a mother does. She's Superwoman. So anything I ever done, she support me in it. Even if it's a bad idea, she support me in it. Because she know at the end of the day, I'm not gonna fail. She know I'm gonna go 1,000 miles an hour, and if I fail, I'm gonna make a mistake at 1,000 miles an hour and fix it at 1,000 miles an hour. So she got faith in me, and having that faith in me, having that one person that got that faith in me to do the things I do makes me do the things I do. A lot of times I have nobody in my corner. It's just me. I make the decisions. It's the worst decision. I stick with it. I make business decisions. The worst business decision, I stick with it. The best business decision, I stick with it. I stick with my guns no matter what. And I go through them. And I go over them. And I complete obstacles. But I never have somebody in my corner but her. Everybody will say, I don't know. Even my dad sometimes will say, I don't know. But she's always there. And sometimes it's a bad decision, she'll let me know. hey, I don't know about this. And if she says I don't know about this, I gotta rethink that. She's the only person that can make me rethink one of my decisions. She's the
Yeah.
only person that can do that because I know what she's endured. She's endured. She's endured a guy who was homeless, a drug dealer, uh, all of these things, and stuck by him to make the outcome that we have today, which is a beautiful home, wife, a beautiful home with kids, and a prosperous business with the effort that we put in. So she's endured a lot. Being married to a self-employed man, it ain't easy.
Ain't easy.
It,
Can
it
I
ain't
can I
easy. It
jump
ain't
can I
easy.
jump in and say something too while we're on that topic?
Go right ahead.
Because I know
Go right ahead.
so someone asked a question and I know you're gonna get to it. Definitely big up to your wife, man. And a lot of women do that too at the same time. For instance, like we talking about your story, like how she graduated. You said she graduated college, right?
Yeah, she graduated college. She
How
got
to
her
graduate
master's.
college, got a math, and then she had the baby, and then she had to sacrifice what she accomplished, right, for you, and people
Mm-hmm.
don't, a lot of women do that, and reality is the
A
truth,
lot of them.
and truth is reality is the fact that a lot of women do that way more than men do, and that's just the truth. No
Sacrifice.
knock against the man, it's
Sacrifice.
facts, and that's why it's like it's so important that we got to definitely show love and support to women and females, man, because they don't hesitate to sacrifice their time for their husband or their significant other or
No,
even their
no,
kids,
no.
and
They,
she
they,
definitely
they,
did that.
they
So
don't. They don't.
yeah, man. So definitely big up to your
Put it
wife and also all the other females as well too that do that. So
put it this way. I love cars. I love cars. I've been
yeah,
building a car since 2000 and when was it 2014? It's 2021. My car ain't built yet. Every time my wife sees me getting a little bit done on my car, she says, "Well, the kids wanted to do this. We wanted to go to Disney World. We wanted to get another home. We wanted to do these things. That's the reason why my car ain't built. I put my dreams on hold to make sure she gets what she wants.
that's love.
I mean, I was able to take my kids to Disney World. One, I see my father take us to Disney World. It was one of the most memorable times of our lives. A kid in Disney World with my parents. What? This is heaven. I don't ever want to leave there. But then I get older, and my wife is like, "The kids need to go to Disney World before you finish building that car." I don't even got to think twice about that because of the things she sacrificed to make it happen for us. You
Yeah,
know, the things she make happen for us is irreplaceable. So screw the
that's
car. It's
true.
Disney World time. We pack all that stuff up. It was a little tussle. But then I had to think about. I couldn't have short memory at that point. I had to do what I had to do as a good husband and make right by her and take everybody to Disney World. Um, and when we went to Disney World. She want to wake up at 6 a.m. and ride rides till 9 p.m. We did that.
Got
Stand
to
in line
do
for
it.
3 hours, buy the fast pass, buy the little duck to go
Fast
out on
pass,
the
got
lake to
to.
see the fireworks. The fast pass, doing everything, spending $15,000 at Disney World just because she wanted to do it. That 15,000 I was supposed to go into a car, now it's in Disney World because that's what she wanted to do. So she knows it ain't nothing she could ask for that I won't deliver on. If I gotta lose an arm for that woman or a leg or my life, I'd do it. Oh, fun story.
Facts.
We went river rafting in North Georgia, right? She will never remember this, but I remember it. But we was river rafting, and there was a what do you call that thing when the water swirls up in one part of the river? It's like you've seen it in movies and stuff when the
Yeah,
water
yeah, yeah. Like
swirls and it drops down
yeah.
like a
I know what you're
tornado
talking
in
about.
the water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that there's a part in the river that that always happens. So the guy who was our instructor on the river raft was like, we need to paddle hard whirlpool. Yeah,
Whirlpool,
Carrion
yeah,
Shepherd.
red
Yep, he
carrier.
got it.
Yeah.
Whirlpool.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
need we need to
Ellis.
we need to
Yeah.
paddle because a whirlpool is coming up. Yeah, D Ellis whirlpool. So we need a paddle or We gonna fall into this whirlpool. Yes, Sugu L. We gonna fall into this whirlpool. This is the first time Shanaza Typhoon. No, you run. That's by the way, Chanel.
Hey, she did better than us, though. She did better than us. She did better than us.
She did that, yeah, she did.
Had
we didn't know anything. We didn't know a damn thing. We were stuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, the guy who was our instructor was like, we need to paddle real hard so we could skip over this whirlpool. If not, we're gonna get screwed. So it's me and my wife on this trip, and it's a guy and his wife. Now it's 2 guys on there and the instructor. It's only 3 guys. It's about 7, 8 people on there. Everybody else women. No knock on the women, but the men are stronger than the women. And we couldn't paddle hard enough to get over the whirlpool. Me and the 2 guys. Long story short, our raft ended up in the whirlpool. Now our raft is about to capsize into the whirlpool. So we about to be upside down in a whirlpool with rocks and stuff. It happens, the guy says, but it's unfortunate that it happens. My wife was the first person in the whirlpool. Without even thinking. This is the first time. You know, people say, like, you get real strong if you're chilling underneath a burning car or in a burning building. You can do things without even thinking. I turned into Aquaman and jumped in for my wife. And I pushed her. I grabbed my ass and pushed her onto the rocks. And I was stuck in the whirlpool. They had to save my ass from the whirlpool. So I had to die that day. I had to think about it. I'm gonna die today, but it would be in vain. You know, the kids will have a great mom. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
But they saved my ass from the whirlpool. I a BI man at the end of the day. Water, it was second nature. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to keep afloat in there to get out, for them to put the paddle in and the rope around me to get me out of the whirlpool. But yeah, it was a big laugh afterwards at the campfire that night, and they was just all like, yeah, that guy jumped in there for his wife without even thinking, because they was telling everybody, don't jump in there. If somebody falls in, don't jump in. We'll save them. That wasn't even on the top of my head.
No way.
As soon as I see her falling, no way. As soon as I see her falling, I jumped in.
You either saving or we dying together, brother.
No way. I jumped in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No way, yeah.
Never. And we ain't dying together because I don't care. I don't care what it took, but I was there out there. You know what I'm saying?
I like how you said that. You're right. Yeah, we're not dying together. That's true.
Yeah, I was getting her out of there.
That's true.
I was getting her out of there. If I have to die for her, she already know I jump in front of her. Sandy Segu, Savage Party, give thanks, man. We try hard. That Savage Party is actually my grandmother's recipe. Remember I told you I grew up in Paradise with my grandmother? I used to see my father bring in a bunch of saltfish and beef every week. My grandmother would cook the saltfish and beef for the store in across from Mali and West every week. She would cook it every week. A big pot, the biggest pot you could think of. She was cooking that saltfish and beef. So that recipe for the saltfish is actually from my grandmother, from who passed away, from Antigua. She's from Antigua. So that's an Antiguan saltfish recipe. And yeah, man. But somebody was saying, go ahead.
No, I was you read my mind about when did you decide to go back to the bakery?
Oh yeah, when I decided to go back to the bakery, I was my father. Remember I was telling you asking for help was a big problem for me.
Yeah.
It was a huge problem. I couldn't get myself, the pride instilled in me was just like, nah, you ain't never gonna, you can just pretty much suffer until you die. You're not gonna ask for help. My father asked for help. He asked for help in like 2012 or 2013. He was traveling all over the world, doing all these things, and he left the bakery in hands where he thought he could do well. He left certain systems in place where he thought he could prosper. And when he came back, he was like, "We going out of business. I can't allow this." So he reached out to me and he asked me, "Hey, Kye, I need your help." And like I told you, my father's the biggest hero, and I needed help. I needed help at the time. And he pretty much was like, I need your help. Yeah, I need your help. And I came back and I told him I don't even want payment. I just want to help my father. Because for my father, as a grown man that didn't ask for no help, for my father, the guy I look up to, at this point at a distance, to ask for help was like, what? We could do that? We could ask for help. Black men, grown black men could ask for help. And he asked me for my help. It meant a lot to me. And I went back and I was working 17, 18-hour days like it was nothing. For free, because it was my father, you know? And he pulled me to the side and he said, man, without your help, I wouldn't be able to we couldn't bring this place back. And like I was saying, I was the first employee for the bakery. He was like, yeah, you the first employee of the bakery, and it seems like you're gonna make sure you live up to that name. We need you here permanently. What are they gonna take for us to keep you here permanently? And I was like, Daddy, as long as you need help, I'm gonna be here to help. Without you, I wouldn't be doing the things I'm doing now. Without you, I wouldn't have the morals and principles and integrity I have today to even exist in this world. So I can come back to help. A little did I know at the time, he was just pretty much grooming me to step out for good this time. And he pretty much, after a year or two of betting me and get me up to speed on everything I needed to do and seeing that spark again, that back in the bakery, he's back in the bakery, and I realized at that point, I love it. You know, it's not something that I was doing to do. I didn't figure it all out, but I was going to figure it all out here. I was going to fly a plane while building a plane. And he was going to teach me how to build a plane. And that was, to this day, that's the hardest thing I ever did in my life. Run a business. You don't know what it takes until you actually do it. But that's the part with a lot of people, they're scared to do it.
I hear that.
Everybody talk about they want to do this. They want to do this. They want to do that. They want to become this figure. They want to start a business. Everybody want to start a business, but they never start. They're too busy thinking and talking about it, but they don't do it. I had no choice but to do it because my father needed my help. And once I started doing it, I realized I love it. I didn't have anything. You know that story that Rock Mattel? I had $7 in my pocket, and I turned into the Rock. You know, $7. I had no money in my pocket with 2 children and a wife to take care of. And hustling just wasn't it anymore. I had to think about the future. I had to think about legacy. I had to think about what it means to be a business owner and to change my mind state and hanging around a business owner, my father, hanging around a mentor and hanging around men that do this every day. So I changed my whole circle of people that I talked to and got into the entrepreneur mind state to change for the good, for change for my family, to change for my wife, to change for my legacy. Money was not really what I was working for at this point, because remember I told my father I worked for free. I was working towards living forever. And nobody could live forever. But living forever for me was, I need something to show that I was here. I need something. It don't matter what it is to show that I was here. And when I started thinking like that, money just started coming. You don't think about money and money starts coming. You start doing things to build a better you, and you become better. Yeah, I know that makes sense. I kind of just made that shit up and I did it a little bit, but
no, you make it. I know you. I know what you're talking about. When you
if
finish,
you want something,
no, I was just gonna say.
If you go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was when you finish, I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me when I was playing professional baseball. Because I don't think I mentioned this in my story, but it relates to what you're saying with money and stuff like that. So when you finish, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, if you want something, be that something. The minute you become that something, you will get everything in return. If you want a great spouse or a partner, you become a great spouse or a partner, regardless of what the other person is doing. That person might not be the person. That person might just be the vessel towards leading you to that person. But you'll become it. If you want success, you become success. If you want to get in shape, you become a gym rat. You will eventually get what you become. So you want to become a great father, you just start doing right by your children. You start sacrificing your needs and wants and giving it to them. Eventually, you will reap it. It's not something that is going to fail. It's an automatic. It's 2 + 2 = 4. You want something, become it. No matter how long it takes, how hard it feels, become it. Everybody wants to be this successful YouTuber or rapper or doctor or lawyer or whatever they want to become. But are they doing the things to become that? Not too many people are. They're just talking about it. And talking, a lot of the times, people lead themselves into becoming confused. They're watching these videos on YouTube. They're listening to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6 people talk to them about it before they even do it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to become the thing they're scared of it. Jump in the pool. If you want to swim, jump in the pool. Don't sit down and say, well, if I flap my arms like this and I kick my legs like that, just jump in. You're going to swim. You're not going to die. I promise you. You're not going. You'll figure it out. So when I say I was flying a plane while learning to fly a plane, that's really exactly what I meant. I didn't know a damn thing about becoming an entrepreneur. Yeah, I made T-shirts in high school, and yeah, I did sell Sports Illustrated centerfolds and stuff like that. But that's just a small piece of a puzzle of becoming an entrepreneur, selling goods that people need, wants and needs. That's just a small. That's a small thing. There's a whole lot more to it, and there's a whole lot more to it when you decide to bring on a team to help people help themselves. You become a mentor to other people. Without even knowing it, you become a mentor. You become a figure. You become shit. I'm on your podcast right now talking to folks that I probably don't even know. I didn't want this. It became, it became because I became it. Everybody who knows me or works with me, I'm very antisocial. I'm the most antisocial you'll meet. Person you'll meet. I'm good with people, but I don't like talking to people. I will do it, but I don't like doing it. It's a means to an end. But when it becomes necessary, it becomes my business. And my business is over delivering on everything I do, Shaw, my uncle on here, yeah, man, big up to my uncle, Bread Box and West. One of the biggest influence in my life, spiritual leader for sure. Like, man, when I went back home, I always tell people when you hang around, you be around. I didn't have locks before I started the bakery. When I went back home in 2016 after a long time, and I was hanging around my uncle, working in a bakery in West, hanging around my father. Everybody know who my father is, Ryan. His locks on the floor. Cut it 3 times, locks back on the floor. It's uncle, crazy. The same thing. Cut the hair, locks back on the floor. Yeah, it's crazy. But crazy. I didn't have locks, and I never thought to have locks. But hanging around people with locks and seeing their mindset and seeing their drive and growing locks, it was a no-brainer for me. Becoming better every day than the day I was before was something they showed me. So the locks ain't really like locks. For them, it's a crown, If you're gonna you can wear a crown, you gotta be a leader. If you're gonna be a leader, you have to be the best leader you could be, make the best decisions you could be the best person you could be in that space. Once you're in that space, you rule that domain. So that's why I have locks in my head. My father, my uncles, Bouncer, Ainity, the King, all them older heads I grew up with, now they have locks on their head. I never see myself with locks. Now I have locks on my head. It's crazy. So you want to change your situation, change the people in your situation first and foremost.
That is facts.
But yeah, you want to change the situation, change the people you hang around. I don't care if it's family or not. I tell you right now, I done lost family, friends, and close associates. I must have had thousands of contacts in my phone. I don't use any of them. I might have sent a couple of people the link just before this, but I use none of those contacts. None of them. I changed the circle you with. you're gonna change. You're gonna immediately change your circle of opportunities. Opportunities are gonna just start opening themselves. You hang around millionaires, you're gonna be a millionaire. You know, you
That's
hang
true.
around billionaires, you're gonna be a billionaire. You hang around successful people, you're gonna be successful. You hang around whatever you are around, you're gonna be. You hang around hoes, you're gonna be some hoes. That's just how it works, man. But yeah, go ahead. You say you were saying something about your story.
No, real quick, it was just because you had said something about money, right? And I remember when I was playing professional baseball. You know, when I got into the system, when I got in, you know, at first, you know, I was performing well, and it wasn't even stuff about money. I was playing because I loved the game, and I wanted to achieve my dream of being a professional athlete, playing on TV, etc., etc. When my mindset changed,
Tampa Bay Devil Rays, right?
well, I got drafted by Tampa Bay the first time, and then the second time by Seattle. But Seattle the second time.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah, yeah,
remember.
yeah. So you're right. Yeah. So like when I got a taste and then I realized the money, the amount of money you was making and stuff like that, I started playing the game for money instead of playing it for what I really was playing it for. And once I started playing it for money, my performance, everything went downhill, man. Everything went downhill. And that's something and that was my learning lesson, man, from that, man. But I just wanted to touch on that real quick about, you know, when you said Sunday, because it was so true, because I experienced it, you know. So
Yeah. And anybody out here who listening and they working towards a goal and the goal is monetary, you'll never achieve that goal. You'll never achieve that goal. You might achieve that goal. If you get close to achieving that goal, you won't like how you turn out towards the end of the goal. You won't be the same person that you started off when you had that goal.
facts.
You'll be somebody different. You'll be somebody you don't recognize. You'll be somebody you despise. You'll be everything you don't like. You'll be everything you hate. So anytime I say clock in. As soon as I wake up, I clock in. Only time I'm working at the bakery is when I sleep. No, I sleep for about 5 to 6 hours a day. Maybe if that. But as I wake up, money ain't the first thing in my mind. I tell people to place an order, you have to pay, or anything to lock me in, you have to pay. But ain't really the payment. The payment is just a reminder to over deliver. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But I don't think about the money. I think about the people that are in the states that want this product that they can't get because they're in the states, and now they need this product. And I'm the key to it. I have to deliver. I have to get in that hole and unlock the door. I am the key to it. I don't think about the money. The money ain't even it. I'm thinking about helping people. Helping people help themselves, help their family. We got
Yeah.
customers, like I said, from California. California right now, I didn't know there was so many Virgin Islands in California. So many Virgin Islands in California. South Carolina, North Carolina, Texas, Florida. I would think it was Florida. Florida is like fourth, fifth on the list. People are like, open a store in Florida, open a store in Florida. California might be the next Thomas Bakery. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
Georgia first, a second store in Georgia, but California, a lot of us there. But I think about the people first. I don't think
I
about
love that. I love that.
changing my situation. I think about changing other people's situation. I think about the legacy my grandfather started. Like I said, a bakery older than me. 1984, he quit his job at Hess to open a bakery in his backyard to service people. At the
Wow.
end of the day, we in the business of serving people. We're not
So
in the
that's
business of baking bread. At the end of the day, we in the business of serving people.
so that's how it started.
Yeah, in the backyard in
Wow.
Strawberry. Everybody knows Strawberry. I got this from Ginger Thomas. He
Man, that's
quit. He was
crazy.
working at Thomas Bakery. I mean, not Thomas Bakery, Hess Oil Refinery,
Yeah.
making decent money at Hess. And he said to himself, he can't keep working for another guy's dreams. He got to work towards his dreams. And anybody who know my grandfather, Andrew Thomas, everybody call him Pup. You never see him without a smile. He always smiling. He's actually the guy on the Thomas Bakery logo in Atlanta. Fun fact. In high school, remember I told you I always used was drawing things for people to put on t-shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I drew the logo. I drew him and put him on the logo. Because my father was like, "You making all these t-shirts for people? Make me a design." So the image that you see is him holding a hot sheet of bread. I actually drew that in high school. Yeah, a lot of people don't
That's
know that.
dope,
They're like,
man.
that's a great. That's
That's
the guy who
dope.
started it. Yeah. So one of my goals is for when we have a flagship store, maybe somewhere downtown Atlanta or somewhere, or maybe at his store back in Castle Coakley in St. Croix, is to put a statue of him. You know what I mean? To make his legacy and his remembrance live forever.
Yeah,
He
man.
started Thomas Bakery with the dream of serving his community, and he over delivered. He did it,
And look where it's
and
at
he's still
today now,
doing
man.
it. You know,
Yeah, look where it's
he
at
got
today.
three stores in the Virgin Islands and one in Atlanta. You know, and it's his
Man.
dream of quitting Hess to fund his family for the next couple of years and to serve his community has been living on from then till 2021 and beyond. So hopefully we
Man.
can continue that. Hopefully my son can continue that. My daughter, you know,
Yeah,
black
man.
girl magic could keep it going.
Yeah,
And
yeah. That's beautiful,
it's
man.
just
Wow.
a lot. It's just a lot. Yeah.
Man, that's
But
amazing, man.
it's it's a lot. I feel like California for sure. How deprived we are. What was that? Carrie Ann Shepherd?
Yeah, yeah.
She said the deprived in California. Yeah, I
That's
doubt they're
hilarious.
deprived in California, but they're definitely the farthest from St. Croix as far as customers go.
Yeah, that's funny.
We've had somebody. The farthest customer we've had is Germany. That's the farthest we've had. We've had people call from Germany. They're in the military, of course.
Wow.
They're stationed in Germany, I think Bosnia and other places, and they need bread. They need bread. They need butter bread. They need bread. So military personnel, and I think that's one of the reasons why California is so big. The Navy. My brother, shout out to Kamal. He's in the Navy, and I'm shipping him his bread Monday tomorrow. So he's in New Jersey right now, but military kids they get shipped around. Military personnel they get shipped all over the United States and the world, and some of them from the Virgin Islands, and they need butter bread. So that's
Yeah.
one thing I always look forward to doing and serving those people in the Virgin Islands from the military. Man, we love them so much. They're serving their country and they represent the Virgin Islands at the same time in these fields. And I
Is
can't
it
think of a better honor than to call Thomas Bakery to order bread. You know
your sister in the military?
what was
She's
that?
in the military too? Your sister.
Yeah, she's in the Navy. She's in Virginia
Yeah.
Beach right now. Yeah,
Okay.
she's in Virginia right now. Hmm.
You know what it is about. You know what I was thinking too while you was talking about, delivering to California, even Germany, and your granddad starting it in his backyard, man. It's kind of like it reminds people at home, man, the taste. The taste of the
Yeah,
pastries and the bakery goods is like it gives people memories when they was growing up as kids when the mom take them to the
yeah,
bakery and etc., man. So it's kind of like your Thomas Bakery is like a place in everybody's heart, man, especially anyone who has been there before. That's something that they're gonna live with forever. So
yeah,
like what you're doing, man, is like it's deeper, is so deep if you really, really think about it, man.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you really see that when you go back home. You really see people waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the bakery to start their day. The day is 24 hours long. They're waking up to go work their 8 to 16 hour shifts. They start with Thomas Bakery. A lot of people wake up at the Thomas Bakery. When I
Yeah.
took my
You
wife, she
know.
from Ohio. My kids, they born in Georgia. I took them back to St. Croix in 2016, like I was saying, for the first time. They went, and the first thing they wanted to do is go to the beach. They want to go to the beach, 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 beach. I said, well, I tell you what, y'all could go to the beach. I gotta go to the bakery first. And when I seen that line at the bakery, man, somebody said the bread truck. My father used to drive the bread truck. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
My father, my uncles used to drive the bread truck. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of them learn how to drive the bread truck. My grandfather learned how to drive driving the bread truck back in Trinidad. But seeing people start their day at Thomas Bakery, man, that drive me more. If I was gonna roll a batch of bread or I was gonna stay at the bakery for an hour while I am on vacation, I'm gonna stay for 2 hours. I'm gonna teach people at the bakery stuff that we've been doing in Atlanta. I'm gonna learn stuff at the bakery in St. Croix and in West and West East. I'm gonna learn so I can take it back to Atlanta. I'm gonna try my best to soak it just from seeing the commitment that people have to Thomas Bakery. I gotta commit to them now. I gotta be what I want to be, and I want to be a service to the people. I want to be bigger than we are now. I want to be. I want to be shit. I want to be on every military base. At Thomas Bakery, on every military base, so we could. Somebody said to Island Church, and it really. And my grandfather, when he started that, he didn't know what he was doing at the time. I guarantee you, he didn't see 4 stores in the future, but hopefully 4 or more. You know what I mean? But man, it was such a humiliation effect. You know what I mean? I'm one of the people who I keep my head down and work. When I'm in Atlanta, I don't, like I said, I'm very antisocial. So people come in and hail me up and stuff like that. I go out there, but it'll take a lot for me to do it. They don't see that. It'll take a lot for me to do that. When I went back to St. Croix and I seen that people lining up at 6 o'clock in the morning for bread and tea, like it's Dunkin' Donuts up here, you know, that's what people are drinking. Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. Thomas Bakery is that for us back there, man. That means so much to me. That make it a point now. Good morning. Every time I step out in the front, I see customers and I come and I say good morning.
Nice.
Every time that get me out of my antisocial shell now because it means so much to them that it gotta mean that much to me. I gotta be who I want to be. Those people coming in for me and the bakery, you know, I gotta be that. I gotta show our employees that that's what we gotta be if we want to be successful. This is how people start their day. This is how people begin their day. They first thank God, then they come to Thomas Bakery. That's a big deal. We got over deliver. Thank God for waking us up. Let me go get my butter bread and bush tea and cheese. That's a big deal.
You're right, brother.
That's a big deal. That's not something to take lightly at all.
You're part of their day, man. You're part of their day, man. You're part of their day.
And that means so much to me.
Yeah.
And
that's deep.
And I know that means so much to the people in Thomas Bakery. You know what I mean? That from the past employees to the new employees to everybody that had a hand in Thomas Bakery, they don't know how they change the legacy for the better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be something so small. Some people might not even realize it. But I see stuff like that and it just blow my mind. My grandfather started this in his backyard. You know what I mean? He started this in Thomas Bakery in his backyard. He built a shack. My grandmother was saying to herself, "You really gonna quit your good job to bake bread in our yard, to dirty up our yard?" And you know what she was when he built that shack? Right there next to him in that yard, just like my wife. You know what I mean? Just right there. If I need help and she at work or whatever, and I say, "Hey, the bakery swamp right now is carnival. We need help." She right there. Like we were saying about these women in our lives who do so much to help us become the men we are. They sacrifice so much. That's like it means so much. You know what I mean?
It's funny you said that
it
word.
Means so much.
It's funny you said that word, Kai, because that's the word I was just thinking of just now. Sacrifice, because your grandfather made a sacrifice, right? To start that business.
Big one.
Yeah, and look where it's at today. You know what I'm saying? And put you in the position you are today, but also the sacrifice that your wife made
to take care of
to put you to put you in that situation you are today too. You know,
even a lot of sacrifice.
A lot of people. Your dad. You talk, man. That's amazing. You know, it's so deep, man. It's deep and powerful. You know, that's amazing, man.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Real quick, the viewers, if you guys want to place any orders, they ship all the way to Germany. So if wherever you are in the world, they ship it to you. You know, so Thomas Bakery, the number is right here on the screen.
Monday.
Go ahead, Kai. You got it. That's yours. Yeah.
Monday. Actually gonna be opening the website pretty soon. I know I've been saying that for months. People are like,
okay.
Already. It's just rough. 2021 for us to be doing well during a pandemic without a website. is spectacular. Without marketing, immaculate is crazy. Without ads, it's crazy. Um, it Just give me some time. I am sorry. Over delivering is something I've been preaching, and I have not been over delivering on that end. I definitely gonna jump on that Monday. I gonna open the website. I gonna not probably Monday, but this week. I'm working towards it. Um, we're gonna post the website. Thomas Bakery at ATL is our IG page. That's where if you have any questions, I answer that directly. But Thomas Bakery, THOMAS Bakery ATL on Instagram. We post daily. Not only do we post, we answer any DMs, any questions you have. And we don't take orders over Instagram, but anything you got, if you got a complaint, you can even place it there. We could address it there and then. You know what I mean? But we definitely gonna get into more of the digital age. That's the transitioning of powers that is running a business, marketing, ads, everything. We've been over delivering on the products end, and we have to over delivering on expanding our customer base. So I owe that to the employees that work there. I owe that to everybody who consider Thomas Bakery a home. You know, I have to over deliver on getting the word out. So I'm definitely going to work on that this week, and that's something I've been big on. But you gotta remember, my father ain't coming from the digital age. We in the digital age now, and transitioning of power. To me, becoming an entrepreneur, becoming a self-employed, and being a dad, and working towards this goal. There's no excuses, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm one guy.
That's true.
But we're gonna get there. We definitely gonna get there, especially with the support of everybody from the Virgin Islands. We definitely gonna get there. And it's a big supportive Virgin Islands collective here in Atlanta. I can't thank those people enough. After a big jam, after a small jam, after carnival, after every holiday, they line up in front of the store as soon as we open every day. And that means so much to me, my father, my grandfather who started the bakery. I can't say enough. Those people love Thomas Bakery and we love them, you know?
Yeah. And then touch on the orders. Like I know earlier you mentioned that you guys ship out every Monday, if I'm correct, for the orders.
No. We ship out every day.
Every day? Okay.
If you place an order Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I try my best to get it out as you place an order, if not the next day.
Okay.
The worst time to place an order is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those times, I mean, you can place the orders those days, but shipping out on Friday, you know how the mail is on the weekend. Everybody's off on the weekend, so they ship it on more. Expect delays. The best time to ship is Monday through Wednesday. You get your stuff in between 2 to 3 days, 4 days max. If it's a holiday, you place your order early, you'll get it in due time. You place it in a little late. I don't run the U.S. Postal Service. I wish, but it's hard. If somebody asks if there a minimum order requirement, no, there's no minimum. If you want to order one butter bread, I'll get it to you. If you want to order one butter bread, we'll get it. We'll get it.
That's funny.
Yeah, we'll get it to you. If you want to order one titty bread, I'll get it to you. Wherever you are, I'll get it to you. Titty bread will be less than shipping, of course, but I'll get it to you. If you want to do that. There's no minimum. You can order whatever you want. We owe that to the people. Somebody else asked them. No, there's no minimum on the orders. No minimum. As soon as you order, we'll, like I said, ship it the next day. Sunday, it's kind of hard. Saturday is our busiest day of the week, so it's kind of hard to ship it. And I'm shipping every order. So if you don't get your order, or if you get your order late, if you want to know where your order is, you call Bakery. We'll hook you up with a tracking number until we get the service where when you put in your email, they'll hook you up with a tracking number and all of that. But you can order any day of the week, 8 o'clock in the morning, as soon as you wake up to go to work, towards 2, 3, 4 o'clock p.m. And again, I want to thank Mumba for even having the platform to explain this to us, because anytime we explain this stuff, we're explaining this stuff on Instagram, in DMs, or in the comments. Explaining this on a live stream is I can answer your questions directly. So if you have any questions, I can get it in. You could call right now, but nobody in the store right now. Sundays we close at 3.
I'm definitely gonna be plugging this on our announcements, man. Definitely be plugging this, so keep so because
And
we
get
always
thanks,
have
man.
different viewers. Yeah,
You doing?
we always have different viewers on, so I'm gonna definitely keep plugging it and everything, man. Someone
I
asked
got
about
ship you some stuff. I got ship you some stuff too, man. What's your favorite top?
no, I might go out of some
Yeah, we
stuff,
do
man.
express shipping too.
Expert, okay, yeah.
No.
Because
What's your favorite? What's your favorite top? What's your favorite top? What's your
oh
favorite
my
top?
god,
Your favorite
how you put me on the
guava,
spot,
coconut,
man?
pineapple.
Hey, I is the
Which
one
one?
that'll be asking these type of questions,
Hey, it's a it's a
Okay, let me see.
it's a war out here. It's a top war out here, man.
Yeah. Let me say I got to think because I love the
I
coconut, I
think
love
it's
guava, and I
pineapple.
love pineapple. I love all three of them. So I try to see which one to really hit me when I eat
Damn.
it.
I'll try
I
them.
got
Oh, we have mango now too. We have mango now too.
oh god, man. See, I never had a mango tart, so I'm gonna have to try that
Okay.
one, bro.
Well, we're gonna put it in your package, man. I can put it in
Yeah.
your package.
But to be honest with you, if I have to pick, I think when I eat the pineapple, it'll hit me the hardest. The
You seem
taste.
like a pineapple guy,
Yeah,
man.
but I love
This
coconut though. I
this
don't love
this
coconut.
they said somebody said coconut. They said the pineapple is for the pretty guys. You always kind of been a boy.
Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gave you some pineapple tarts, man.
Yeah.
Some
No,
extra pineapple tarts, man.
I got point out. You know what's crazy, man? Because you
Somebody
even said,
send me
man, like
try
you was talking
mango.
about the website and about, and like you got to get to it. It's the same thing. Like, I always show you love on Instagram all the time. I always showing love. And I always
Oh
said, man, I
yeah,
got to
man.
place an
We always
order.
communicate on Instagram.
Yeah. I always say I got to place an order, but I
Just
never
send me
place it, brother.
just send me your address. Just send me your address, man. Just send me your address. I can ask you for it when we done with the stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dwayne. I actually he down there laughing because of
He talk,
the
yeah.
comments. But he actually used to be in the bakery like every morning when he was I guess visiting Atlanta. And I remember having conversations with him. At the time I didn't knew y'all knew each other, but then I seen him on the live stream. I was like, I know that guy from coming in the bakery. And we
Yeah.
friends on Facebook. But yeah, he was coming for breakfast every morning. We get people who come out from other town and have come in the bakery and have breakfast every morning. TJ, shout out to TJ. Rest in peace, his mother. His mother just passed. I hear that.
Peace, yeah.
John B. John B. Big supporter of the bakery. Everybody who come from other town, they make sure to make Thomas Bakery a point of contact. Like, hey, meet me at Thomas Bakery, and you see people having physical reunions in the bakery parking lot, just from them knowing they start the day at the bakery. I can see at the bakery, or people not even making the bakery a link spot, just coming to the bakery and seeing people they ain't seen in years. That's a big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So a
that's
brick and
love.
mortar store for Thomas Bakery should always be. It's always in the works. Like more brick and mortar stores. I hearing all my Atlanta peoples, Kansas, I see you out there, Ackworth, Gwinnett County, less people in Fulton County, but Gwinnett County and Cobb County is the two places we looking like right now, and Fulton for downtown Atlanta to open up another store. But man, those people show us love in a crazy way, and those people show each other love when they come in the bakery. And I'll be in the back working, and I hear a big explosion. Hey, what's going on? Like, what's going on? People are meeting each other for the first time in like 10, 20 years. They ain't seen each other. You know what I mean? Hey, my cousin Sean from St. Thomas. St. Thomas ain't got no Thomas Bakery. But, they get Weeks Bakery. Shout out to them. But yeah, that's a big deal, man. Yeah, store next to is my favorite place. Yeah, in Georgia, Dwayne always showing up. He was on the last episode. I have to add some Calypso clothing. As
Yeah.
soon as I get off this live, I gotta do that. You know what I mean? I got support. Like I said, gotta be what I want to become. I gotta become what I want to be. So I got
Facts.
support doing him. He been supporting us from time he
Yeah.
come to Atlanta from off the airport. I feel like he come to the bakery for breakfast.
I'm
So
gonna
I gotta
support
definitely support
everybody.
doing him.
Doing the support everybody,
He does
brother.
support everybody. I remember
Real
I
talk.
remember one of the first words he told me was like one of his mottos is everybody eats. And I was like, that's from
Facts.
paid in full, ain't it? But that's literally
Yeah.
his motto. Like
Yeah.
he literally
Everybody
supports
eats.
everybody. So I got
Yeah.
support. I got support doing, man. I got support doing. He's a good guy for sure.
Facts, yeah, facts. All right, man. I got some quick hitter questions for you, Kai, man. You know, I got some quick hitters.
Elijah, it's my cousin. Elijah. Yeah, for sure. Let me hear it.
All right, so the first question, since you asked me this question, what's your favorite tart?
Oh man, my favorite tart have changed on a weekly basis. Right now, my favorite tart is a guava tart. Right
Guava?
now, my favorite tart is a guava tart. Right now, my favorite tart is a guava tart. But next week it's gonna be a coconut tart. Some weeks it'll be a mango tart. It'll circulate to pineapple very rarely, but I know pretty boy like you, so yeah.
Yeah, man.
Right now it's a guava
That's-
tart.
okay.
It's
So,
a pineapple is for the pretty boy and the pretty girl.
man, I don't know about that one, man, Kai, man. All right. So next question. You are a music guy. That's one thing about you, man. You are a music guy. Top five, okay.
Yeah.
Top five musical artists growing up, right? And then top five musical artists today.
Top five?
Yeah, you're a music guy. You're a music man. So
Top five
you
music
got
growing
this.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like music. I can't put this in order, right? I ain't in order.
No
So
order.
I gotta give you props for this one. Tupac. You were the first guy. You was the first guy to pull me on the Tupac wave. Tupac wasn't even.
Hey, you talk. I don't think I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, you good.
Yeah. Tupac was a thing, but like East Coast West Coast rivalry came. You been on it. So Tupac number one. Nas, Kanye West. This is past. Nas, Kanye West, Jay-Z,
Nice.
J. Cole. That's five.
Man,
That's five.
yeah, that's five. That's a
That's a
solid.
top
That's
five.
a good five.
That's solid. Tupac, Nas, did I say DMX? R.I.P.
No, you said Kanye West.
Dude,
You said Tupac, Nas, Kanye West,
Kanye
Jay-Z,
West,
J. Cole.
Jay-Z, J. Cole. Yeah, that's my top five. Currently, man, like my music that changed like the tops. So it's wild. Like I said, not in order. Kendrick Lamar, Radiohead. Right now, I in Atlanta, so I gotta say Outkast. Andre 3000 to be exact. He's one of my favorites. If you come in the bakery, you might hear some Andre 3000 blasting. That's three. Andre 3000
Yeah.
Radiohead. What's another one? Man, this is some on the spot questions. Man, why you do this?
I got more too, so I got
let me
more.
see. More? Stanley and the Sleepless Nights. Adamo. We the pumping in the bakery hard.
Okay.
Adamo from the VI. We the pumping in the bakery hard. Oh, shout out to Julie and Coconut Vibes. That's the movement right there. Like I said, I predicted them girls to be on Food Network pretty soon. But shout out to them before I forget. Julie, and Casey. Those three girls right there. I gonna see them on the Food Network pretty soon. That's a $1 billion company right there. That show that she got going on. If y'all ain't seen Coconut Vibes by now, y'all tripping. But go ahead. What's the next question?
Coconut Vibes, yeah, definitely shout out to Coconut Vibes. Real quick, shout out to Kamal. Yeah, Kamal.
They
man,
need to
we
be
went
on the
St.
show.
Martin 1 year.
Oh yeah.
Kamal, yeah, when you were young.
Yeah. Oh, my brother, come on.
Yeah.
My brother, come on. My brother is the man. I can't put nothing past him, man. That dude there is the inspiration. Big part of me moving to Atlanta. Just surviving in Atlanta with him. He live here. We was roommates at one point. But go ahead.
You're a car man too, because I be seeing you. Your 5 favorite cars.
5 favorite cars. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna have no Fords on the list. 5 favorite cars. Number 1 is Chevy Chevelle, because I built one 1970 Chevelle. A 1966 Myers Max Volkswagen Dune buggy. That's my father's favorite car. This is the year he was born, so that gotta be automatic number 1, and number 2, I gotta be the Chevelle and then the Volkswagen. The 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. I hope to own one day. Hopefully, to be cruising with my son in the passenger seat one day while
Nice.
we share stories. If you can't tell, I'm very GM biased. But for Porsche GT3, no turbo, just naturally aspirated engine. Any year will do. But if I have to do, let's go current year, even with the paddle shifts, just to have a little foreign in there. That's three. Yeah, that's three.
Yeah.
Ferrari 918 Spider, just
Mm.
because it's a collector's item. It's a very expensive car. It's a very expensive car. And
Yeah.
and a split window 52. It's a 52 Volkswagen Beetle split window. Just because my father always wanted one. He never got to buy one. Hopefully, I could buy one day. He'd be so busy, so he probably don't even be thinking of himself when he out here. Hopefully, one day I could gift him with one. But yeah, funny story. I smashed the window of his baby blue Beetle when we was young, trying to kill a mosquito. We was at a restaurant
Wow.
downtown East End. He was inside a Camille's getting us some food. Somebody said Nissan 300ZX. That's a big one right there. That's a serious car right there. You do some mods to it. You hook it up right. You got a car. But yeah, I smacked the mosquito on the windshield, cracked the glass. Tell my sister when she come outside. Tell my sister when my father come back out that somebody riding a bike. I hit the windshield, and she tell on me, and I get beat. That was crazy. That was crazy. That's
That's funny. So your sister set
But
you
yeah,
up,
I
man.
was a flash. I was a flashlight kid. She set me up. I was a flashlight kid. I was a holder flashlight kid. Yeah,
Mm.
you know them kids who I working on this. You need to hold a flashlight steady. I was that kid. Getting cross out, get homework to do. Don't matter. I had to hold a flashlight for like 4 hours straight. Yeah, builds character. Hold a flashlight.
Before I get to my next question, I got a question to ask you. So no love for the challengers and your top five list. No love for the Dodge Challenger.
No, because they're so damn heavy. It's no. I own a
Facts,
charger.
true.
I own a charger, and it's just no. Sorry to all the charger, Mopar or no car fans out there. I
Please,
own a
yeah.
Dodge Charger, but it's only a straight line car, and growing up on St. Croix and the track and stuff like that, we only did a quarter mile or the 8 straight lines. But I drove on a big truck. I think autocross for me is like, I don't know. It's a different animal, but the same beast, man. I love cars. I love cars. So it's just I need a little versatility in my car. So the Chevelle I'm building right now actually can handle a quarter mile and autocross. So all the old components from 1970 coming out, all the new stuff,
Mm.
Speed Tech, they sponsoring the car. I bought some parts from them. So hopefully you get to see Thomas Bakery or Flower Down Brothers Inc. representing at the LS Fest or something soon. Hopefully
Nice,
2022.
man.
My car is in the shop right now. Yeah, hopefully 2022. Yeah, you're gonna see it.
Nice, nice. Uh,
1320. If you type in on YouTube 1320 buggy, you'll see actually my father car in action. The buggy, the 1966 Myers Manx blue Doom buggy. You'll see it in action.
you said type in 1320.
1320 buggy on YouTube. You'll see my father, and he actually doing an interview with 1320. If anybody knows 1320 or racing, follow racing, they know 1320. That's
Okay.
how many feet in a quarter mile. The company name is 1320, 1320 feet in a quarter mile.
All right. So my next quick hitter. You've been a baller when you were young. Who was your favorite 5 basketball players growing up? NBA, NBA,
Whoa, that's a big
NBA.
one. This is NBA,
Yeah.
NBA. So I can't put Murray Rivera on the list.
No,
All right.
no.
NBA. Michael Jordan is number one. This list have to go in order. Michael Jordan is number one. I'm a LeBron James fan. Number two, I probably got a lot of slack for that. I'm also LeBron James' biggest critic. Number two, growing up, Vince Carter. Vince Carter
Mm.
was a big, big, big deal for me. I was dunking in ninth grade at 6 feet tall, and I feel like Vince Carter was a big inspiration towards it. He was doing dunks never seen before. He was inventing dunks. So it was Vince Carter, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I hated at first, but grew to love as a man. Had a lot to learn as a man growing up. I when I became a man, I became a Kobe fan. So what we got? LeBron, Kobe, Vince Carter, LeBron. No, a five got to go to Tim Duncan. I gotta give it to him.
Yeah, nice,
Marcus
nice.
Christian had a simple me on game with Tim Duncan. He's from the hometown. He's a man. He's a machine. He's a machine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Next question. 5 words that describe you as a person.
5 words. Persistent. Persistent. Just words or phrases? Can we use phrases or just words?
I'll let you use phrases. You can use phrases too.
Never quitting. Persistent. Never quitting. Confident. Hardest worker. And over deliverer. I will over deliver on anything.
All right. 5 words that describe your wife.
My wife.
From your perspective.
My perspective, the most I would say the most sacrificing person I ever know, the most kindest person I'll ever know, the most considerate person I'll ever know. She's the epitome of giving it to your spouse. Just she's the most understanding. She gives me the space to be me. And a boss. She's a boss. Whatever she does. Right now her office is bigger than mine. She is the shit. To put it in light terms, she is the shit.
Yeah.
My wife is the bomb. She's the bomb. Yeah. That was 5? That was 5?
Yeah, I think that was 5. 5, yeah. That was 5. Well, that might have been 6.
Okay.
That was good though. That was good.
Yeah.
If you had to choose an actor to play your life story in a movie, who would you choose?
Actor? Idris Elba.
Okay.
Idris Elba. Idris Elba. Or if it's not Idris Elba, it's if it's like I know he ain't light skin. I know I damn near white. But if it's not Idris Elba, it's got to be what's that dude name? Oh man, he played Magneto. I'm picking a white man at this point. Damn. What is his name?
He played. Oh, you said the guy who played Magneto?
Yeah, young Magneto, not Ian McKellen.
Oh. Somebody said Ludacris.
Man, what is his name? Definitely not Ludacris. He too funny at this point.
Carry on.
Who is it? Yeah.
I don't know the guy name. I know you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, young Magneto, man. He would be the guy.
Everybody gives you no names. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan? Hell no. He can't even act. Michael B. Jordan can't act.
Everybody coming for you. All the females coming for you. No, brother. They're going to be attacking you on that one.
Nah, definitely not Michael B. Jordan. I don't think I could live with Michael B. Jordan acting me out. That would be a horrible movie.
Oh yeah. Michael Fassbender. That's what you talking about?
Fassbender. Yeah, Fassbender.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, young Magneto is Michael Fassbender. It's Fassbender.
He's a good actor.
Fassbender is a man. He's a great actor. In Glorious Bastards, he did his thing for the short time.
That's a good movie.
Great movie. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino is my boy. I fucked with him heavy.
You see what Wayne said?
Oh yeah, routine. He been trolling me on that routine thing for a hot minute, man. I can't get with that. I can't get with Rotimi. Rotimi is cool in Power, but I don't even watch Power. So no.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out to Wayne. We got Wayne
Definitely
coming
not.
on next week. We got Wayne coming on Tuesday next week. Not this Tuesday, the following week.
All right. I definitely got tuned in for that.
Yeah.
Definitely got tuned in for that. Big role model for me as a college student was Wayne. Somebody said yeah. Somebody actually agreed with him. Man, stop it.
Yeah. All right, so five dinner guests, dead or alive.
Five, then I guess dead or alive, dead or alive.
Dead or alive, yeah.
Michael Jordan again. LeBron James again. Um, my grandmother is number three. Damn, my grandmother should have been number four before Michael Jordan and LeBron James. But that's three. Because she would give them a run for their money. I got kind of. Let me see, Lucia. No. Bob Marley, number four.
Nice.
Bob Marley, number four, and Mensa Musa. That's his name, the richest African ever, or the richest man
Mensa
ever.
Musa, yeah. Mensa Musa,
Yeah, that's number five. Yeah, he got to show us how to run this thing.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, man. That was the end of my quick hitters, man. That was the end of my quick hitters.
That was some good ones. That was some good
man.
ones. That was some hot ones.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, so before we exit out, man, you any other shout outs you want to give, man? If you forgot anybody, any family members, anyone,
Shout out my father again. I can't do that enough. I feel like every time I have the opportunity to. My cousin Sean, the one that he listened last week would be one of the people he have on his dinner table. That's for your dinner table, not mine. But yeah, shout out he listened last week. That's a good one. That's a good one. My cousin Sean.
Big up Sean.
Big up Sean, man. He just come over from St. Thomas, man. Big up Sean. Shout out. Khalil again. Aliyah. Anybody who ever worked at the bakery, Miss Arlene. I know I sent her the link to watch the video. It's the whole Thomas Bakery as a whole. Imana, Nadaya, Andrea, Uncle Gary, Bonsa, Ainiti, everybody as a whole involved in Thomas Bakery, man. Shout out to them. I gotta be shout out stuff. So if I miss you, I didn't mean to miss you. Hopefully you understand. If you know me, you know me. So yeah, I just show love every other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's all for my shout outs.
Well, that's good, man. Definitely shout out to your whole family, man. Definitely shout out to your wife, your kids, your brother, your sister, man. Everybody, man. Your cousins, stuff, man. All your cousins and so. Real quick. Tomorrow we have tomorrow we're gonna be on tomorrow. We got Carleen Patterson, owner and creator of Victoria's Passion Hair Care. So she'll be on tomorrow, 7 p.m. And then we got. Damn, I think I messed up my dates.
Wait, Mumbai, you going lax, man?
Yeah.
For real?
Then coming in. Yeah, the Natty then coming in.
This my boy trying to sneak in lax on we.
Yeah, sneak it in, man. I'm trying to sneak it in. Yeah.
What?
I got to look at my calendar right. I messed it up somehow. Well, we got Carly Patterson coming on tomorrow, 7 p.m.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You said say that again?
We got Carleen Patterson. Coming on tomorrow, 7 p.m.
I got check that out for sure, man. I got check that out for sure.
But shout out to all the viewers, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in, supporting Kye, man. Appreciate you guys engaging in the chat, man. It was fun, you guys engaging. Asking questions. You guys showing out the different actors and everything, man.
Oh yeah! Shout out to every top comment. I clean forget Sean. Thanks for shouting me out. time for shouting that out so I can shout it out. Every thought counts. My cousin, we have this actual same birthday. We both cancers. Every thought counts on Instagram. She's big, man. She's hardworking individual who she's a nurse and does thoughts on the side. So if you want home thoughts, homegrown tots, you know what I'm saying? Not commercial Thomas Mickey tots because she making them like straight like how you remember them from home. Yeah, that's a big one right there. Every thought counts on Instagram.
And where she's out of? Is it out
She
of
live in
Atlanta
Atlanta
too?
now.
Okay.
She moved to
So
Atlanta. Yeah, she live in Atlanta now. Yeah. It's more,
so the Instagram is every tart counts. That's the Instagram name too.
every tart counts. Yeah.
Okay, I'll definitely look.
It's enough out here for everybody, man. It could be 20 tart companies. That's more options for people to choose from. You know what I mean? Thomas Bakery might not be for you. You might want every tart counts. You know what I mean? It's a lot of options out here.
Respect to that, man.
If you're not back home and you want a taste of the Virgin Islands, because every time I fly back home, it's a feeling I don't get. I fly numerous places before. I don't get the same feeling when I land back home. And I smell the air back home. When I put my feet on the ground, it's a different feeling. You know, it's not the same feeling. It's a feeling you just can't explain, but we all know we have that feeling from
That's true.
back home. You know what I mean? When you flying over St. Croix, you see that brown ass lagoon, wherever that body of water is. Somebody had told me what it was. I forget. But when you flying over St. Croix, you see that water, that brown water, you just get a feeling. You know what I mean? So shout out to St. Croix, man.
Yeah, definitely shout out to St. Croix. Shout out to all the viewers, man. I appreciate you guys supporting. I know we had some new viewers on the YouTube channel. If you guys got a chance, definitely subscribe. You know, we have a lot of different individuals that we honored, you know, and celebrated. So you guys can always look back and check out their episodes as well, too. You know. So Kye, man, this was amazing, man. You know, I learned a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot about you as well, man. You know, your struggles and everything, man. This was actually an inspiring episode, man. And you know, learning about you and the sacrifices you made and everyone that surrounded you as well, man, that made for you as well, too, and what you have made for other people, man. It's amazing, man. You definitely will inspire a lot of people, you know.
I just want to say thanks for the opportunity again. I feel like this whole episode was just like my story was a struggling ass story. I need to fix that. But
no, man,
thanks
it was
a lot
good,
for
man.
the opportunity to even thanks a lot for the opportunity to even tell the story. You know what I mean? You're doing a lot for the Virgin Islands community by just even recording all of this. Like this is so big. This is one of the biggest flexes. You're a historian, you know what I mean? One of the first jobs offered to our people as Black people was a historian. Was one of the highest honors, you know what I mean? So you definitely one of the best right now when it comes to telling our story. You just let me ramble about struggling, but thanks a lot, man. You give man. Thanks, man. Give thanks. I can't say thanks enough. Thanks a lot, man.
You know what it is, brother, man. You know, God made us with one mouth and two ears, brother. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta listen sometimes, man. And you know, it's important that we all take time to embrace each other's story and really listen to each other's journey in life because it could really teach us a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Definitely could teach us a lesson, you know. So it's just all about continuing to highlight the individuals and spreading love, man, and continue that via history. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. Can't thank you enough, man. You do it.
You're welcome, brother. Anytime. All the viewers once again.
Yeah, for sure doing it. It is growing, not struggling. It is growing, definitely.
It's growing, yeah. You know, adversity builds character, brother. That's how I see it, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, man. For sure, but I was gonna say something. I can't remember. Oh, man. So this is the hardest part of your job right now, man. You gotta take us out, Kye. The Elite Podcast, you could say wherever, man. Everybody have a safe day, blah blah blah. Whatever you want to say, but you gotta take us out.
Oh man, you gotta take everybody out. All right. Thomas Bakery, ATL on Instagram. Like I said, if you want to reach us, follow the progress, reach out to us, have any questions. If you got, even if I didn't answer it or see a comment right now, You could ask me right now on the podcast, and I will answer it on Thomas Bakery in ATL, Thomas Bakery ATL on Instagram. And like I said, move 1,000 miles an hour, even if you don't know what you're doing. Success loves speed. It's addicted to it. Success loves speed. If you see me moving in the bakery, don't stop to tell me hi. I'm working for you. I'm working for you. I don't have a boss, but the people are my boss. Is my boss. They're my boss. So whatever you want, reach out to me. Whatever you want change, reach out to me. I've been seeing the comments. I see the reviews. I see everything. I'm working towards changing all of that. Give me some time. I know we as Virginians, we like everything to change like a snap of the finger. But hey, I ain't Thanos. I can't do it. But I will. I will.
Like,
Over time, I will change whatever it is you have issues with, whatever it is you have complaints with, whatever it is you want better, I will make it even better. Over delivering is our prerogative, our obligation. We do that. We work for y'all. So whatever you want from us as Thomas Bakery, just shout out to Thomas Bakery ATL on IG. Like I said, thanks again for Mumba. Shout out to my father.
appreciate
Shout
you.
out to Andrew Thomas, the founder of Thomas Bakery. Shout out to Dwayne. He's very active in the chat. And I got Calypso Clothing. Shout out to them. Shout out to Coconut Vibes. Like I said, it's the hottest show right now in the VI. For me, I watch it every episode she drops. She going everywhere. High production. The cameraman is bomb. The interviewers, interviewees are bomb. Coconut Vibes. If you ain't check it out now. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my wife, man. She's upstairs right now. I just heard the shower cut on. Bathing my daughter. That little baby is going to sleep. Hopefully tonight. Shout out to Mumba Rivera, man. With a name like Mumba, you just got to be great, and you're doing great things. You're doing
Thanks,
great
brother.
things for us out
Appreciate
here,
it, man.
man. You're doing great
Appreciate
things
it,
for
bro.
us out here.
Thank you, man.
And I just thank you. I just thank you. I can't say thank you enough.
Yeah, man. I mean? Love alone, brother. You don't know, man.
For sure.
You don't know we family, brother.
For sure, man. It's crazy how nobody seen this coming 15, 20 years ago. Like growing up, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But
Crazy how life
we talking to
is.
each other right now. It's crazy how life is. Life is a journey, man. You have one of it, live it to the fullest.
Facts.
Don't waste
Facts.
any time. Don't waste any time. You don't have time to waste. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I knew all this stuff I knew back then when I was 16, 17, 18, man, we'd be a whole lot farther than we are today. But it's all about learning and passing it down to the next generation so they could fix the mistakes we made today. Success like speed. So everybody out there, when you wake up tomorrow, you know 1,000 miles an hour, over deliver, man. Over deliver. Get 10 times bigger than you was today. That's always my goal. Getting 10 times bigger. You know what I mean? Hopefully, Thomas Bakery will be in Walmarts and Amazon near
Like
you.
that.
You could buy tot filling, seasoning, all kind of stuff. We got products we selling all over. You don't have to always get me to ship it to you because I might be old and decrepit by then. But you can buy it from Amazon or Walmart. Hopefully then, you know what I mean? Hopefully my son doing that, my daughter doing that by then. You know what I mean? So I just want to thank everybody. And just keep doing what you're doing, man. Virgin Islands, till like that. If you act like that, man. That's it. That's all I got to say.